Let's all face the east and hail the OG. Is it east? Which way you want to face to talk about Qualys Roofing?
Yes.
One of the originals, one of the pillars of our Dumb Zone society.
One of a few pillars. Oddly, the foundation.
Yes,
that they do
the
roofing.
roof is the foundation. They're one of our sponsors for the generic summer event coming up next Saturday.
Roofs.
And you might even call them our first sponsor.
Hot right now. Weather.
Oh, yeah.
Big problems.
What are we going to do?
Well, we're going to go.
Are we going to trust the guy that just shows up the day after a big storm and he's just got a truck full of dudes and he's like, yeah, what if we just start working on your roof right now? Are you going to trust some spam text that says, hey, this is Steve with a local roofing. Are you interested in a quote? How about Qualys Roofing?
Yeah, I don't want to go with
a
local roofing.
Trust them, who have helped hundreds, maybe even thousands now.
You know that they're trustworthy because they have a drone, QualisGC.com. Any listener that gets a roof with Qualys, they will pay for a $690 sit-in in studio on your behalf. It all starts with that roof inspection. Have them come out. They'll do that for free. 817-500-9008 or QualisGC.com.
Qualys Roofing, we've got drones.
Hello, friends, and happy Tuesday. How many times have you had to write that on your check today?
Oh, man, I'm still doing 1999.
This is the Dumb Zone. I'm Dan McDowell.
I'm Jay Kim.
I'm Blake Jones.
Booty CK. And we are back home in our game day men's health studio, downtown Dallas. It's the Fox 4 building. We won't be here for long. We understand. Moving in the fall.
The countdown in the hallway says 152 days.
That's for the whole everybody to be moved, right? Or is that for the first? What do you know?
I know they have a timer
Countdown.
out there that says 152 days.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we think we're moving. They've told us we are. So we're going to show up and just see if we can get in.
No, we're definitely moving because John Kukla, our man downtown, right there next to Qualys when it comes to foundational pieces of the Dumb Zone empire, he sent us an email regarding the layout of the building. I think our guest today might be an architect, one of our sit-ins, or some architect adjacent.
Yes, architect.
And it wanted us to look at a grid with some piping on it. And it was for us to approve it. And I don't know that I can add this to my list of things I want. It's probably never going to come up. But that was a great opportunity for John Kukla to have a real reason to send an email that said something like trying to get this pipe and just attaching the grid, the pipe grid that he needed us to approve.
You're criticizing his
Not criticizing. I just
work there. He could have done
J.R.
better.
Smith
could have been funny.
Ruined the term pipe for me. And you're like, if we had a standings, like a category, you're the league leader. Like if we had an e-break.
Of what?
People, number
Who would
of
use
terms,
the term pipe?
Yes, you're on that list, but terms that have been ruined, how many of them are by like the same person? You're easily.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Like what? Name one other thing. I've never ruined anything. See?
Presumptuous.
Hog. Clam.
Clam?
Clam big time, dude.
Audio.
Clam. That's been some time since we dusted off Clam.
Let's
both
bring back
really and
Sure.
It's in.
Sure. Yeah. Can out, clam in.
Anyway, we do have sit-in, multiple sit-ins. Who's the architect? What's your name?
Chloe Ingram.
Chloe. And, of course, Lane Ingram.
Yes, the therapist guy in Austin.
Therapist. Odd word if you look at it. You break it down after the first three letters, just separate those. And
tell me about it. This was Instagram handles. You don't want to put like Lane therapist.
Lane the rapist.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Or the rapey Lane. Not good either.
Therapy Lane? Okay.
So that's why you can't do those.
Did you grow up there? Therapy Lane? The Rapey Lane? I grew up on. Anyway.
No, I grew up on a therapist lane. You could try a pun there too, right? Do
Yeah.
something fun with it. It doesn't have to be rape.
You've even therapized some of our listeners, right?
Many listeners. I would say probably at least 20, 25 clients over the last couple of years.
We have a
come
lot of
from the
problems.
Dumb Zone. Y'all are wonderful.
You don't need to have problems.
No, therapy is for everyone.
However, we do have a problem.
Oh,
which
it's
is that
not if you
he
just-
may have more power than we realize. Like he's got the collective conscience of
Of the listenership, yeah.
that's a
Right.
problem. He's a threat.
Or he could be a, if we compensate him enough, maybe he'll. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry. We'll.
He hypnotizes people
Yeah.
into never canceling their subscription.
Yeah.
Yeah, this could be mutually beneficial.
Yes, well, it's psyops.
You're only giving $10.
Rogan
a month.
hasn't tried this. Infiltrating. Maybe we get a book in schools, That seems to be a big
Yes.
deal.
Well, thanks for coming out. I know you're from Austin, right?
Yes.
And they were going to be here yesterday, and they graciously allowed us to have Memorial Day off.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh,
Thank
you
you.
wanted the Memorial Day sit-in.
Yeah, no, well, this way we get to take 2 days off of the work week. So,
Yeah, no,
hey,
this is
just
beneficial for us.
even better.
We were all just so busy. And we'll tell you about that in our weekend check, which is brought to us by Trident. I have a complaint about Trident. So you know how I got home last week from my 2-week road trip. And I was really looking forward to being greeted at the door by our CEO and our HR department leader.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 2 old dogs. And they sleep in the room right above the garage where we broadcast sometimes.
Back in the old days, you open that garage.
I swear to God, I opened the door to nothing. I had to go yell upstairs, and then they run downstairs. Like, they did not hear the garage. The garage is effing silent. And that's just one of the many things. Well, I guess that's one of the main things that Trident garage doors can
It's
do
like putting
for
a
you.
silencer on your garage.
I mean, they came up, they just kind of did the tune-up thing where they recalibrate. I don't know what they do, right? Bearings, they got
Adjustment,
stuff. The
replacement, repair, springs,
grease or something. I don't know, spring.
weather
Yeah.
stripping.
Yeah, so they're great, and they've helped out plenty of our listeners as well.
TXTrident.com is the website, 817-512-1212. Jeremy is our man over there.
Jeremy.
They are, veteran
Good
and
program.
first responder owned. And if you're doing construction, you're remodeling, not just your garage door, though, also gates. If you want to put out like some huge gates that say Prime real big across it or something,
What if it said Antonio?
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sports joke?
No.
No?
Thumb up yourself.
TXTrident.com for the
Yeah,
weekend
let's
check.
do it like the commencement speaker at my daughter's graduation. It's like, what about Antonio?
Not a round of applause.
Start clapping, like she'd say something and then clap.
I couldn't
to start
stop
the
thinking
people.
about that lady and that whole operation really all weekend, man. That's all I did all weekend. There's my check. No, it's the type of we're over applauded. Is my conclusion.
Over applauded.
It's insane. Insane. After going through first grade ceremony, graduation season, all of it, I just think there's like people just like to be able to get a group of people to respond to them.
A little bit of power.
The rapist lane can.
Yeah. Someone, we're all trained SEALs. Hey, everybody, give it up once again for so-and-so.
All right,
And here we go.
yeah,
Giving it up
right.
again.
We all just do it. Nobody wants to. Anyways.
All right, I'll go. I need to talk to Establish the Run guy.
Okay.
Because once again, my backdoor battery is like low. So I got to change the battery, but then I go to the app, and then the app won't load because the iPhone update, and then I had to have my name and password, and I have to use one of my 5 different email addresses and try and figure out which one it is. And then the app doesn't tell me that it doesn't say that email is not in our system. It makes you go to that email, get the number that they sent the email, and then put the number in and goes, that email. So I did this it's terrible. I just want a key for my door.
Yeah.
Can I just? Do you remember the days? And I would just hide it under a rock outside. Now I have to just do all these things. And if you don't have your phone, and I can't get in it's insane.
Too many apps.
Too many apps.
Yeah, I think probably because we spent our money like getting old home. Like we don't have all that stuff. I don't have smart stuff. Is that what you'd call it? Like
yeah.
I don't control anything with my phone.
Yeah.
And I think I'm glad that I'm holding out because I know that at some point the Reapers come. We don't even have we have an alarm system that you set by the panel.
Is it one of those where like when they walk in it clips the string and then
Yes.
the paint can flies down and hits you in the forehead?
Yeah, there's a huge like leaves fall out.
Anvil.
Leaves, anvil.
A
What is that?
net
What are
that
they
picks you
actually
up?
used for?
Anvils?
Yeah.
Sharpening tools.
Okay.
Blacksmith
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
You would make a big giant thing just to sharpen
Just to
a tool?
hammer your stuff on.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought
And
they
to
were.
drop on coyotes.
Those horses aren't getting shooed magically.
So
Gotta make 'em.
if you trip that thing, the alarm company calls you. Are
Yeah.
you still having to go through that?
Yeah.
I hated that.
It sucks. But
I always had a hard time.
Electricity
proving I lived
goes
there.
out.
What's the password? Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
now I'm sounding fishy and I'm aware of it. Like, I promise I live here. I just don't. Can you give me a
you're
hint?
like,
Yeah.
you're like,
Is
all
it
right.
numbers?
Mothers.
You have to remember it was a different time, but it's DEI rules. Like you have a real embarrassing.
It's what's up.
Rules with the C.
That's one too many S's.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you a little sports in my weekend check because I found out that the Reds had a day this Saturday to celebrate because it was on his birthday. It was to celebrate Dummy Hoy Day. Do you remember Dummy Hoy?
Sure.
He's the deaf
Yeah.
player in Major League Baseball in the late 1800s, 1888 to 1902. Marty Brenneman, Thom's dad, and longtime Reds broadcaster, is leading a charge to try and get Dummy Hoy into the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Brenneman, who wears hearing aids.
Oh, what? So we're doing an identity thing. He
I can
feels
relate.
him. He's
Says
old.
there's no question there's a movement underway to try and make people aware of what his accomplishments were, which were even more magnified by the fact that this guy is deaf.
This guy?
This guy. No,
The main thing with Dummy Hoy
it's not being deaf.
is that historians say he was the catalyst for inventing hand signals and signs that are used in the game today. So like your safes and your outs and your...
Don't mean to demean this, and maybe it's not, but I feel like we would have got there. Don't know. No, but that's incredible to be able to pull that off.
Shouldn't there be more deaf players then? Considering how come it was only in the late 1800s? Why it doesn't make sense, right? Like percentages, all that. Are you telling me that there's been no one with major league athletic ability born deaf
Especially since
1888?
That book that I read a couple years ago, maybe we should revisit it, The Sports Gene.
Although I think people aren't born deaf as much, right? Weren't they using like big clamps to get a baby out of the mom in the day, and they would just puncture its ear or something?
Yeah, they were smoking cigarettes.
Oh,
all
it's
day.
deaf.
blowing it into its ear. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's what they did for antiseptic. But I think probably there are fewer deaf people, but still I think it tracks. There should be more because that book pointed out the real outlier quality of a Major League Baseball player is their eyesight. And it was when they went and tried to, do some advanced testing with these guys in like spring trainings, they came back and compared it, and it was like mind blowing.
Yeah.
How good like Barry Bonds' eyesight is.
Yeah, Ted Williams was famous for
And I'm led to believe by documentaries with superheroes that if you go deaf,
Right.
eyes just freaking through the roof. So you would think that it would basically be a league of deaf people
Right.
At this point.
Like, yes, the percentages should way outweigh. Right.
You would remember the first guy who could hear, and they would retire
And then
his
there'd be a
jersey.
lot of protesting because how come we only have 2 deaf managers?
Right.
What shouldn't there
I
be?
simply
It
don't
should
think
be representative
I don't
of the
think
players.
that these fellas that can hear can carry out the job of a manager.
Right,
Deaf
and they're
master.
better
They're
because they
just
don't
players.
hear somebody heckling them. And
Dude, I was gonna say I'd rather be Dummy Hoy than the guy who had Tourette's, had to retire.
right, Jim Eisenreich.
Yeah, that
why
sounded
the glove-
horrible.
The glove over the mouth works so well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This guy was just locked in.
I'm seeing there was one guy that played Curtis Pride, who played from 93 to 06.
Curtis Bride was deaf?
That's what I'm seeing here.
I've heard that name and thought that's not
That's
okay.
the name of a deaf man.
Expos, Red Sox, and Tigers.
That's why they had Pride Night.
He's back.
Would the
The
Rangers,
Rangers
have
are
had?
in a real rock and a hard place.
They refused to accept the trade for Curtis Pride. I think I'm really getting old now because over the weekend I lost both my credit card and my watch. And I went and found them. So it was Friday early evening. Then I got home at night and noticed I don't have my credit card on me. I'd lost it at Kroger. Just walking around Kroger. The nice folks at Kroger did find it, or somebody found it and handed it in. So I drove back to Kroger and got my credit card. And then I left my watch at the gym just lying on the floor. So it was the 24-hour fitness, the floor area where you first walk in, you could do stretching and stuff. So I did the stretching, but I put my watch in my pocket. So when I walk around, I can still get my steps.
Sure. Why don't you just leave it on your wrist again?
I don't want to work out with a watch on.
Okay.
Is it that big?
I don't know.
It's his
Do you
Apple
wanna-
Watch. It's,
Yeah, do you want to, I got athletic wear on, but
I
I
wear
just got
my-
a watch.
When I'm
Yeah,
wearing
when
my
you're
whoop, I
throwing
wear
up
it
your
24/7.
100s? Like, is it that?
I have a pocket protector in and a watch. And
Don't you feel like 90% of the people in the gym when they're working out have something on their wrist now?
I don't know. I don't look
don't-
at the other people.
You don't
I
want to
just,
see your heart rate?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's crazy. But as health conscious as you are, like, isn't your whole deal getting the heart rate during your workout?
He could put it on his
like-
ankle.
Dude, I get pissed off if I don't.
my workout's really weak.
No,
Just the
dude.
fact that I go is
No, you want to. Well,
I'm just moving.
I don't want to tell you how to do you, but
Anyway,
you would not look silly to have.
I
the Apple
recovered
Watch
them, but
on
I
while
just
you were
wanted to-
crushing.
wanted to tell you that. And yeah, I did the Find My Phone the other way around though. Made the watch make noise. And there it was. And lying in the same place. No one looked at it, no one touched it. It was there for like over an hour.
That's
Just lying in the middle of the floor.
That's good societal.
I think so. I think at the
Reinforcement.
gym you're generally just concerned with yourself though. You're living in your own little world. At least I am.
Unless
Maybe
you're trying
everybody
to get
else is-
poon, which based on social media seems to be at least not uncommon.
Couple more quick things. One is a movie bit. So I'm going to add a new movie bit. I don't think it's on our list, but I noticed it when I was watching the series finale of The Boys, which we'll talk about later this week. It's when
Superman lost a bunch of
No,
money
no.
on Poly Market.
so there's a few people in the room. One of the characters of the show is not in the room or in the movie. So the character is talking and giving something, and he will deliver a line, or he will be talking, and then the other character will. Then he walks in. Finish the line, like, you know what I mean, like as if they were listening to the whole conversation for 2 minutes, but then they kind of have the next word in the conversation, even though they hadn't been listening. They're out of the room. Keep an eye out for that.
Okay.
My last thing from the weekend is my daughter is visiting. My youngest daughter. Visiting from just being done with college. She's the liberal daughter, the liberal arts. Has no job. Is going to live in Brooklyn and look for a job while she works at the grocery store. And
Does that make you feel good?
yeah, it really does.
The 4-year or I don't know, all the money. I'm not saying anything's wrong, but I'm saying, isn't this like what this generation's going through? You spent all the money on a degree, and then
all of a sudden you're working at a grocery store.
then there's no job to be had, or That lines
Well,
up in your
yeah.
degree?
Talk to me in a year, and if she's still looking.
Okay.
I mean, I graduated and was a similar thing. I worked at a
You probably got to go like talk to you in 10 years.
laundromat for a little while. Well,
No,
at least
I'm not-
get something
Yeah.
in a year, don't you think? You
I don't
can?
know.
I don't know.
I'm
Yeah.
not
know.
trying to poo-poo on it. I'm just saying that's a sad reality.
I think it's probably a sad reality, but also even in the best of times, the reality of the arts. Like if you want to go do something that's fun or you want to do, I don't really know anybody unless you know somebody. When you get out of college, there is no job, right? If
Yeah.
you're in the content side of things, like in any way, shape, or form, I don't know anybody who just go. I mean, at best, you might be going to like the decision she might be making, or somebody like her is like, I'm not going to go live in like Lufkin for 2 years. I'm going to live in a city, work another job, hustle my passion thing to become a job. You know what I mean?
It's a stepping stone.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
To the job.
Yeah.
We're hippie weirdos
Yeah.
from Austin, so we think it's awesome that your daughter did that.
No, I think it's great. Yeah.
And what was the college for?
Because this is, and you're a unique case because you learned how to do a lot of stuff on the job. But if you want to produce a TV show, most people are not just getting to go intern at the ticket at 18 and learn everything from there. You have to figure out a way to, like Henry, our former intern, produces a nightly TV show at Mizzou. How else is he going to learn to do that if he doesn't go to college? There's really no way. We don't have like.
Yeah, so she did have classes,
On,
TV
like,
directing. They had to write thing.
She knows how to write sketches and
They had to-
commercials.
That's
and
awesome.
Like the people who write that shit you see on TV had to learn how to do it somewhere. You're just somewhat unique in that you did learn a lot of this stuff on the job.
I'm not trying to bring it back to me, but
No,
I
no,
thought
I'm
that's what the
saying-
college was for, is to network and to put you in a better position than just starting from absolute
But
scratch.
you asked what you do at college, and I'm saying you learn how to do the job.
So she's not absolute scratch because she has that on her resume.
And she's also moving in with a couple of other people. I assume you meet in college. Now you go and you've got the people you've done theater with in this place and that place, and of course you've started networking. I just don't think. I think it's expecting a lot to be like turnkey into I have a job out of college in that game.
Well, and what else?
She's not failed yet, is what I'm
I'm
saying.
not, and I didn't mean
Like
for it to come
I'm
off
just saying
that
this
way.
is the bar. Like this is not. This is what would happen.
This is the norm.
I just
20,
think that
30
sucks
years,
to
40
spend
years
4
ago.
years
Yeah.
somewhere and all that money to just.
Yep.
Well, but
Now
that's
is where your journey
but
begins.
that's happening with all professions. Like everyone is seeing that.
feel for
like
you.
the world sucks. Like this is what happens under a fascist
But
regime.
also,
everyone.
No guarantee.
capitalism more than fascist, in my opinion. But
Everyone's going back to school. Like I bet you in a year she'll find a grad program. To
people
go back
always
to
say that's
school.
like
Please
an
don't,
indicator
Dan.
of a.
Please don't.
Exactly.
For the love of God,
Grad
no.
schools are filling up like crazy.
People always
that's
say
a
that's
sign
a
of a
indicator.
recession.
Yeah.
Huge time.
Of a recession. But I don't know, dude. Like you learn how to do the craft, and now you're in a position to go get the job. There's just not. I don't think there's many jobs ever where you just walk out and you're in good shape.
Yeah, I have a cousin that just graduated from TCU with a biology degree. I'll let you know how her job search goes because she doesn't have anything lined up. She graduated 2 weeks ago. Biology. So we'll see. That's a STEM field. You would think.
Yeah,
Like
try nutrition.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say too, Blake, is also in these type of fields, sometimes there's like a supreme imbalance in you make nothing for a long time. And then if it works out well, hopefully you're able to like maybe pay it off. Right? Like my friends all made way, way more than I did for the first 10 plus years out of college, like way more. And then you're hoping that at some point, and you got to like do side hustles along the way. So I don't know. It ain't Wall Street,
Yeah,
It's
I
not-
guess that's what I was picturing.
Yeah,
Well, I have the
you
same
just like walk
degree.
in. Hello, Netflix. Like she walks in and dun. You're like, all right.
she'll network in Brooklyn though. I bet
For sure.
She's gonna make. It's that lateral networking that pays off. In a few years, I bet she'll have it. She'll have it all figured out.
Lateral network.
She's a
I like
McDowell. She's gonna have
She's
it
a
figured out.
McDowell.
that. I like that.
Were you saying something about your degree?
I have the same degree she does, journalism broadcasting.
Uh-huh.
And it was the same way. Like I got out of school and I had a couple of small gigs in Dallas, and then I went to a small town and started. And then I had friends that were at that small town that did the Blake route where they just started working there when they're 18 because small TV networks need people that'll work for minimum wage.
Or free.
So
I would watch Clayton in Brooklyn, the sitcom.
Yeah,
brother,
dude.
but
Yeah.
to that point, I have friends in media in New York, so contacts.
All right. Might be needing them. Anyway, so she's in town. So I'm hanging out with her a little bit. And she saw something on the counter. Somebody had sent me, one of our listeners.
Uh-oh.
And this wasn't like when she found the mug, the docking mug, which just said the word docking and then had a description of what docking was.
Yeah.
When she read that was more of a learning for her. But this is more learning for me when she saw what somebody had sent me. She said, this is the new bit. Everybody's into this. It's very millennial. It's very hipster. What I'm a part of now, really. So when you look at me, you do think hip.
Definitely.
Grounding shoes.
Is he millennial? Well, the question is, as a question posed, an article I was looking at this morning to get ready for this, are we ready for canned fish summer 2026?
No one is saying
That's
that.
happening.
No one is saying that.
Tinned seafood.
Of course, it came in the mail.
No. Somebody had sent me the tin. Remember the stuff?
Yeah.
And she's like, like all her friends are into this. TikTok. This is what everybody's into.
I smelled trouble, no pun intended, when Philip Kingston was all over. I was like, this must be very cool.
Tinned seafood has gained more popularity among consumers for its affordability and nutritional value. Something you used to eat with dry crackers during a lean month has become a status food.
Status food.
That's
You're
right.
Mogging us?
I am mogging you. I'm food mogging you.
Dan, the influencer.
Two things have driven this: economic anxiety, accelerated demand for affordable, shelf-stable proteins. I got an affordable protein for you too, and at the same time,
It's also canned.
Add protein to the list.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
another word
protein.
he's
to your
ruined
list.
for us.
Protein.
No doubt.
what's that? I've ruined that word for
Or
you.
even the word protein.
Yeah.
Protein shake.
Whenever you're drinking
Yeah,
a protein
right.
shake, you're thinking of my.
So I come.
Rod Stewart.
Yeah.
Is Rod Stewart on your list?
Others somewhat at least participated there.
Also,
but
at the
guess
same
who's on the list by themselves with sardines?
At the same time as economic anxiety, we have social media transforming tin fish from a basic pantry item to a premium food choice through enhanced presentation and communication about sourcing and preparation.
It's pretty funny about how one of his daughters that he had to send through college is now mocking the fact that he has to eat fish out of a tin when she was actually a part of the economic anxiety.
How's the bread line? Yeah.
She's not mocking it. She's saying that I'm hip and I'm cool and everything
Super
that
hip to be poor.
she wants every dad
Right.
to be. They have a new thing. You're familiar with charcuterie boards. What about seacouterie boards? That's right. That will feature your tinned fish. Go to TikTok, search hashtag tinned fish. Over 91 million views.
All right.
Whoa.
And you could see the influencers showcasing their gourmet seacouterie boards.
Chloe, big fan of
Yeah.
the tinned meat.
Of course she is.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't
Yeah.
you be? It's delicious,
Yeah. It's nutritious.
Looks like cat food.
economical.
Tuna maxing.
It's because it is.
I've never liked it.
yeah.
I've never been a.
I mean, I
Tuna
prefer
fish.
it with things. I don't necessarily.
Sure, yeah. You don't want to just eat it straight.
I'm not a rube.
These people are gross. They're covering it in chocolate.
Okay.
Have you tried it?
No, thank you.
Well, I'm just saying.
Don't you add some bacon?
One of my dreams is to make Dan an influencer on TikTok.
You ever crack a can open on like a crowded flight?
No, I've never cracked a can open anywhere, but because it's a very messy
Do you thump it like
It's
dip?
all oily.
Juice.
The oils.
That's so.
Like a can of skull.
Can of dip?
And then if the little tab breaks off, he's got to get the fork out and start.
I once had to do that.
Bring back
yes.
human centipede. This is disgusting. It's so gross.
Maybe you can get a tinned fish sponsor.
Well,
yeah, you know
I would
what?
love to work on that.
I would too.
Artisanal.
Dan
Tuna
here for
fish.
sardines.
I
Big
tell you
sardine.
what, I can promise you that if we deal with a sardine company, they're going to deal with you fairly.
Yeah.
Just like Fairlease does at fairlease.org.
I was trying. Well, how can I
972-702.
make this?
No,
It did
the tinned fish of leasing. No, I don't know.
Yeah, economical.
972-705-4815.
There's no middleman.
But everybody's into it?
Right. Look, just get the most bang for your buck. Maybe you have a bad leasing agreement with someone like D&M. They can help you out of that. They can help with you regarding your credit situation because they're affiliated with the Credit Union of Texas. It's a community bank. There's no middleman here. They've killed the middlemen, and middle women, too, were sacrificed here. Fairlease.org, click request a quote, and then tell them the Dumb Zone sent you, or ask for Connor or Nick. You call 972-705-4815.
Fairlease when you don't know what to do about a car. Cause car stuff is hard. But not with Fairlease. You don't need a dealership, baby.
Clayton, what do you got?
Thanks, Jake. That just always gets Blake, and I just like to make Blake smile. Friday night, went to see our good friend Jimmy Nelson
Nice.
with his friends. Amy was there, and Will.
Horny or unhorny?
Horny Amy and Will that she met last year at the
GSE.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was at a.
Are they hooking up?
I don't know
they
enough
doing
to
it?
comment.
I don't get into our DF's personal lives.
Okay.
unless they
Well,
open
we
up to
hooked them
me.
up. So
That's my
that'd be
job.
kinda Cool.
Yeah,
I
Lane,
can-
Lane
Yeah.
can tell you.
I'll
They
break all
signed-
kinds
they
of
signed-
Would you
Confidentiality.
tell us if they went to therapy? Then would you?
Yeah.
I'm not psycho. The
I want to know the
rapist.
rules on that. No, they
I can't
signed
confirm or
something
deny.
saying that they would send us a Dropbox link of a video if they ever hooked up, and I haven't
Oh.
seen anything, so I
Yeah,
don't think
okay.
anything.
Well, they sent something, but it was in 480.
This was at Punchline.
Yeah, Punchline Irving, new comedy club right by the Texas or the Toyota Music Factory. Great crowd for the most part. There's only us three from the Dumb Zone that I noticed there, or that came up and like said it when we were talking with Jimmy after the show.
It was good
So,
crowd.
Yeah, it was a good crowd. A lot of whites.
Well, yeah,
Which
you know, it's a
which goes
firefight.
into my next point. His three acts, his host, and two of the other acts were just like black comics that he was friends with, and you could tell that they were having to like kind of change their jokes for the room of whites. And then a surprise, Lawrence Rosales. I had a little Lawrence Rosales working on some new material post special taping, so that was very interesting. Jimmy was great. The thing that kind of overshadowed his set was he got a bloody nose during the middle of his set.
What the heck?
Just in the middle of a joke, he just has blood just shoot straight down his face.
That's how you know you're famous, man.
Coke.
You already started.
Stay away from
You never
Coke.
know.
Absolutely, whatever he thinks.
Sure.
It could be an altitude thing.
And,
on the stage.
Yeah, up in
high.
Irving.
Yeah, the high Alps of Las Colinas, the hills. So yeah, someone threw him a tampon. And he just shoved it up his nose.
Y'all just carrying
Wow.
tampons around like that?
You can.
The people mostly?
Yeah, ladies have
yeah,
tampons in their
yeah.
purse.
Chloe's here to answer all your tampon questions.
Why
She's an
I
open
didn't
book.
hesitate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they?
You gotta be prepared.
Because I
Yes.
think I thought.
Just in case, her, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the thing is that I've
Or,
learned as I've
or
gotten
an old
older.
oily rag. Just carry one of
Like,
those things.
stuff
Yeah.
it.
That's what I
In a
prefer.
book.
Use this.
Yeah.
No, I guess
That's
I just.
old school.
I don't know. I think there's a certain point that women get to where there's no surprises.
For-
Like I don't
yeah,
think
for
I've been around a
most.
woman. I think she's been like.
And that's why they carry a tampon, just in case.
Yeah,
there's
they
not
may
a
not
surprise. I
carry
know
it-
it's coming up here.
Yeah. They may not carry it the whole time.
But you don't
Okay.
you don't throw it in there before it starts, right?
No.
Like a couple days before, you
No.
don't put it in there just
Not
in case.
preemptively, no.
Yeah, so you throw one in your purse.
That's the oily rag.
But
type.
I'm just pointing out, like I think you forget, Dan, that a lot of women just don't have periods anymore.
Women are such procrastinators.
They don't.
I actually had a procedure to remove that
The
ability.
demon?
Yeah,
Really?
to remove the demon. Yeah. Yeah.
How does it work? Well, I mean,
It's-
I don't.
No, it's called an endometrial ablation, and they basically remove your uterine lining, because I was finding that like my symptoms were just getting worse and worse and worse, and I hated it. And we're child free, so there's no reason for me to have one. So I had it done.
The symptoms are like discomfort,
but also like emotional, just feeling like out of control. Just it was really brutal. So I said, why do this to myself?
Look how happy Lane looks.
It saved our marriage.
Wow, this guy's doing a live spot.
We're doing a live spot for endometrial ablation.
Yeah, these are the Ingrams for vag surgeries.
Ablation.
Yeah. It's just a little simple, like,
category.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Did not know I'd be doing it.
No follow-up questions?
Could be helping someone out there.
Honestly, I didn't know about that procedure beforehand. I think it should be known as an option for women.
It's a game changer.
Yeah, especially like if women are like done having children, also an option. Yeah, so you don't.
Could be a run-the-ball move.
Yeah,
when you think about it. Kind of a run-the-ball type sitch.
I love it.
You good, Clayton?
I totally forgot what else I did this weekend after.
Okay. Well, I can go. I had a listener birthday party on Saturday. And just to reset the bit, I need help on the weekends, killing time with my boys. If you're a listener and you're having a kid birthday party, anywhere from the age of 1 to 19, I'll go. It helps me kill a couple hours. So had one on Saturday, and we've been to enough of these where I woke Brooks up on Saturday and said, hey, we got a birthday party to go to. And he goes, where's the party? I said, Slick City. He goes, what kind of party is it? I said, it's a Mario party. I said, how old's the kid? That's 6. He's like, all right, got it. It's like a detective. Like, what are the details?
It's incredible.
And then
Slick
does he
City,
sit in there?
Mario,
Does he
6.
just start playing with the kids?
Yeah.
Eating cake?
Oh, yeah.
Like he's one of their
because-
group? Like they don't even know?
It's like wedding
They're just not
crashers.
like, oh, this is one outsider.
No.
He's just...
I saw somebody note that this weekend talking about some summer camp that they send their kids to at the age of 10. And they pointed out, like, they'll still make friends. It's before the age where they all become so worried about everything that, yeah, you could just parachute Brooks in anywhere at that age still. And
That's awesome.
I don't know that you understand the level of experience that he's getting out of this. Like, you're going to look back on
his
this.
social skills are
It'd
going to be great.
incredible, dude. He could be coach of the Cowboys one day.
He made quick friends with everybody, including the birthday kid. But it's, again, my favorite part of the entire thing is everyone singing happy birthday and watching him just go cold.
He just goes,
for the
look on
Happy birthday
graphic for
to-
final 2 bullet points.
Happy birthday to you. But no, he knows you play.
And you don't bring a present for the kid?
I bring something for the parents. The kids don't need anything.
Right.
And the parents really don't need another toy to contemplate whether to open.
So what do
or
you bring to the
sit-
parents?
The parents appreciate that.
Little Dumb Zone mug?
Little
C4.
little gift card for a night out.
C4.
Yeah, or an alpha bomb. No, I bring something for the parents because they're doing me a solid. But he knows you play, then you go eat pizza and cupcakes, you go back to play, and then we leave. It's great.
It's so wholesome.
That's a pro move. That's
Thank you.
dude.
Still
that's amazing.
Still
First
taking
down.
invites. Yes, first down. More people graduated this year than ever in history. I saw more inflatables in front yards, more congratulations graduate. More,
Inflatables, man. What's
Yeah.
up?
Yeah.
I noticed that at Lowe's this weekend, yeah.
yeah.
Like, we used to have just Christmas. Now it's, what if we added Halloween? Now
it's graduation.
I think we're overinflated.
Big time.
Oh, yeah.
Big time, big time. It's a give up.
So I went to a graduation party for family friends. This it was for a girl who had just graduated high school, and it was a pool party. And so there were high school boys and girls there, and the boys decided they were going to throw the graduate in the pool. Pool party, it's what you do, I guess. She put up a fight. Was not going to let it happen.
I don't like the sight of that.
No, it made very awkward vibe for really everyone. Until Grandma came out there, saw what was going on, and she told the girl, sometimes you just need to lay back and let it happen.
Whoa!
Grandma.
I felt that was really rapey. I
Wow.
did not like that.
Gam. Oh.
Wow. Different time.
Different.
She threw her
That was
right.
what I was thinking. Is it her
Different
day?
time.
Oh, boys are just being boys. Sometimes you just gotta lay there and let it happen.
And look, it's got her to where she is today.
And look, yeah,
Wise old woman.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it saved our marriage.
That stuff that stuff always rocks you, but it doesn't change that it's like a societal thing, right? I've told you guys before, one of the really short-circuited me, I had an elderly female family member. This is early in Trump times, and they were debating like his relationship with women, and her thought was like, how could he possibly hate women? Like, look at all the beautiful women that have been around him his whole life.
Yeah, there
I
you
don't
go.
understand how you could like, why would they be doing that if he were? And I'm like, boy, I don't know.
What?
Seems obvious.
I don't know. I don't know what it is about soldiers dying that makes big brands want to give you stuff at a discount price, but it's a great weekend for that.
Yeah.
I was able to get a TV for my dad for Father's Day for half off. And whatever skill a young male or older male has to look at how big your car is and decide if this TV can fit in it, I don't have it. Not even close. So we get this big TV. It's not going to fit in my wife's SUV.
How many inches?
He wanted a 65.
Yeah. Got to go 65 or higher. That's a good one.
Not even close to fitting. About 40% of it is hanging out of the back.
Surprising to me that Blake would have made this error.
Very
Not even
unbelievable.
close. So we've got the two kids. The car seats don't help. And my wife says we either have to get straps or call someone with a truck. And I said, I don't want to do either of those things. You're going to have to sit in the back and hold it. And that's what she did.
Oh my god.
So we've got
First
the
down.
SUV trunk open. She's holding the strap next to the two boys.
Hazards on?
Hazards on.
Costco, where
30
how far?
Best Buy, about,
Right.
well, what is a 25-minute drive turned into 40. And she's just yapping.
Stop lights.
Just yapping.
People pulling up behind the car like, what the
My leg's asleep. My arm, don't hit the bump. Go slower. Don't hit, blah, blah, blah. But the vindication I had as soon as we hit the driveway that we had done it. I wish I could bottle that up.
Yes.
You had the full back hatch open just on the road.
Yeah.
On the tollway.
I didn't want to call
Extremely
someone.
chappy.
Hey, come get my tea. Can you come help? I didn't want to get straps. Let's just go. Just hold it.
Man, if only
made
there was
it.
like a guy who needs to earn money who's just like available that you could pay to help you with stuff like you could just match up with.
Like someone who could help
Yeah.
you with tasks.
Yeah.
Or if there's a guy that you listen to his weekend check every weekend that he's doing nothing but eating fast food and hanging out, who has a vehicle and no other responsibilities.
I'm not going to trouble you. And so
the
also,
name of Blake's book.
Yeah, seriously. You have friends. People want to help you.
I'll come up from Austin, bro. We'll hang.
Clayton would absolutely swing over.
no, because then I'd feel like I owe him or something.
Oh my god.
It's better to be on this side of it. So I thought I learned my
Not
lesson.
gonna try. It's not gonna.
Real friendship is not having to owe someone.
I don't trust anybody. So I also, my first step into being this guy, I promise you I will never, I'm putting it on the record, I will never take a picture of the food I'm cooking, but I did buy myself a grill this weekend.
Nice.
Bravo.
I'm going to get into it.
Grill pilled.
What'd you get?
No idea. Just a gas grill.
Okay, awesome.
Not the big green egg.
No, I didn't do that. I needed just an entry point into trying to be grill guy. Because I'm meal prepping like Dan and I'm spending way too much on grilled chicken from this place or that place. And I thought, let's just try to save a buck and I'll try to do it myself.
Grilling is a great way of doing meal prep. Way to go.
So I tried to learn my lesson.
Now, what you have to do is take the price of the grill,
I know.
and then every time you eat a chicken, you say, okay, that would have been $15, and now it was, and then you might, and see when you come out
I'll
on
catch
top.
up in a year and a half.
Oh man, you got that's not even close to true. But
Well, then you have to also
you
tack in the
Propane.
effort, and all that kind of
if
stuff.
you use propane or chips, but also like I mean, when you do it, you make 6 chicken breasts like at once. That's how many?
Like 15.
Okay,
Yeah, you
so I
can
mean,
cook a
Okay,
whole
yeah,
family
that's
start
great,
knocking
yeah.
it off like that.
I'm just saying, that's
the-
ballpark effect.
Yeah.
And the experience of being outside and
These guys don't
no.
like
Yeah.
outside.
I know.
I don't really care about
I
that.
know. Outsidey.
Why does everybody like to
things.
eat outside? There's always like a fly. It keeps landing
Yeah.
right there on the side of your cup.
Because
You're like,
we're humans, and that's
It's
where we were
humid.
intended to be,
Ugh.
out there.
I will take Grill Guy recipes or recommendations. I'm now open for that. So I tried to learn my
I mean,
lesson.
that fits.
Yeah.
Just his whole persona.
I will not take a picture of the food, though.
You should be grill guy. And that fits too. I appreciate that.
You know what I found though, and maybe this is just me, and it's also just because I eat a lot of beef. After like a month of being committed to like, all right, I'm just gonna meal prep grilled flank steak or something. At the end of the day, ground beef is I just prefer it. The cost, the cleanup, the everything about it is I just think it's better. I don't know if you feel that way about like ground turkey or anything, but I don't know. After doing meal prep on the grill for like 4 or 5 weeks in a row, at some point you're like, fuck, this is
He just shit on your whole thing.
this is really a lot.
No, this is yeah, he's gonna be right.
I'm just
I'll
telling
be
you,
out of
like,
this
and
in-
we still do it. Like, it's easy. It's just kebabs. Just go grab
Yeah.
the kebabs from any decent grocery store. They're $3 each.
It's
You
in-
throw 'em on. We do that.
They're
all the
always
time.
running specials
Yeah,
on those.
chicken-
too.
Chicken thighs. You can't go wrong with chicken.
Did that last night.
You can
and I
put that
wonder
in
when the grill will
soups.
have a
Pork chops.
a
Salmon.
cobweb on it.
And a light, like a golf club.
Yeah,
and-
this fall. So I tried to learn my lesson. Did not take the SUV, so I bought the grill. I had to go back and get it. Took my dad's Jeep this time. I thought, I'll learn my lesson. This 18-year-old that wheels my grill out to the Jeep won't fit. So here we are again, right? So me and Pierce had to disassemble this grill in the parking lot of Lowe's. I don't know anything, dude. And so this teenager's like, well, maybe if we take the sides off, we take the lid off, and it's 30 minutes in the parking lot trying to get
Right.
this stupid grill in there.
He's dancing.
Yeah. Good kid. Help me, though. Got it home. And then I learned that we are now not doing grill brushes. Did you know this?
What do you got?
Well, apparently a bristle can come off and get stuck on the grill. And if that gets into your food, that's a huge problem. How do I know this?
Huge problem.
My wife is a nurse who follows other nurses and doctors who work in the ER, who have seen every little minute thing that could happen in someone's life. And now we can't do grill brushes. Can't do e-scooters. Can't do Tic Tac. Remember that? Can't do Tic Tacs. Can't do anything.
Wait. Tic Tac.
Yeah, they'll choke on it.
Yeah, I shoved the Tic Tac
Because
up
one
my nose.
kid in Iowa choked on a Tic Tac.
Some other people still can do these things. He just
I can't. Not
because
under
he
my
lives
roof.
with a hypochondriac.
Right.
So that's tough. So what do you use instead?
Just get a new grill each time.
Every week, yeah. God, I hope they're on
Every
sale
week.
this week.
Every week, Pierce is helping him
Yeah.
out. Lowe's.
Yeah, he sees me coming.
Got your grill, Mr. Owens.
Hey, I'm grill guy now.
All right.
Congrats. I'm going to be new floor guy soon because it is the school year's ending. My wife works at a school. So finally, we scheduled it for next week. We have Flooring Direct DFWs coming out to our house.
What'd that cost you to book?
$0, actually. You go to flooringdirectdfw.com/DZ and schedule an in-home visit. That's their whole bit. You don't have to go to their showroom. They'll bring the showroom to you. They have little tiny samples of tiny, so you have to picture yourself tiny. And then picture yourself standing on that tiny sample. And then you could picture yourself making love on it and christening each new room. And this carpet, and then this is the hardwood.
But guess what?
Do you christen the hardwood?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll
Tiny
give you some
U?
hardwood.
Tiny U
Add it
still
to the
paying
list.
0 interest financing, nothing down. Tiny U, saving the money. At flooringdirectdfw.com/DZ, they'll meet or beat any competitor's offer. And like they're going to do at Dan's house next week, they bring the floors to you.
Good dudes.
So,
Dan Ratcliffe is my guy over there. Yeah, known him for many, many years. They're going to be awesome to you because they're awesome to us.
Test them. So quick weekend check for me. Went down to Surfside Beach with my family, which is maybe 30 or 40 minutes south of Galveston on the coast. There was some big weather. We had a I want to say a 10-year-old drown over the weekend within like.
Not in your.
No, not within ours. I don't think that's me. It wasn't me.
Are you playing sad 10-year-old
You're
drown
playing
music?
Radiohead because a
I think
child
no.
drowned?
He was gonna pull up the weather video.
Oh, okay.
This is a tornado that was out in the. I didn't film this, but it was on Dallas, Texas TV. Somebody filmed out a Galveston. I saw some people calling it like a water spout, like that's what they call that, a rotating thing over the ocean. But I saw
Oh, cool.
something very similar to that. It felt crazy. But yeah, there was like pandemonium, and then a few houses down. Come to find out, it was on the news the next day. They lost a kid. They said he was 150 yards out, though.
Whoa.
Like, dude, that's pretty.
Are you
far.
victim blaming?
A little bit, maybe victim parent blaming. But who knows? Stuff happens. People
Full
get distracted.
pitching wedge.
So, we had a situation this weekend that was fun to kind of be front row and navigate through, which is my parents have this house down there. They sold their house up here. They rent a house up here now. They bought a house down there. So it is on the beach, but it's a relatively small house. What I mean by relative is like the two houses it's in between are rental houses that maybe 20 to 25 people stay in. Theirs is probably more like 6 to 8 tops, right? There's 2.5 bedrooms, sort of, 2 bathrooms. I mean, it's on the beach and it's like up off the ground on like the stilts, type look. But the 2 houses next to it are huge and they are rented out often. They're not always rented out. They're not always rented out by people that have 25 people. Maybe sometimes they have 10. Well, this time they both had a lot. And I got there on Friday night, late. My family, my parents and my kids were already there. And when I pulled up, there's a dude in the driveway next to us with the DJ table set up. So like right out of the gate, it's like, God, nobody does that to be quiet or even medium, Nobody's medium with a... And it's downstairs, it's not even up on. And now that I started thinking about it, I was like, well, he just didn't want to haul all of his shit up there. He just plopped it out in the driveway. But he's got a computer, a laptop set up. He's got like monitors. It's not just a guy with a Beats pill. You know what I mean? He's on duty. And when I pull up, it's straight Zydeco, which... Like my wife doesn't
better than EDM.
Doesn't mind. To each their own, my friend. Depends. You know what Zydeco is, Dan?
No.
Like Louisiana music.
Cajun music.
There's like
accordion,
and it's very popular down there. And it's good for a couple songs, maybe if you're in Louisiana. But the point is, it was loud. It was nighttime. And I immediately knew like we're gonna be battling this all weekend because my parents, God bless them, they worked very, very hard and still do to like have this place, and they're worried about people tearing it up when they're not there. So they don't love people like parking in the driveway or the grass where they live and using their walkway down there because they've seen people leaving a bunch of trash and whatever. And
you know that
they
when you
listen
bought
to
it,
this
though,
show,
right?
so I'll leave the yes. That's kind of what I would say. But,
Yeah. I mean, that's.
But man, I was just white knuckling it all weekend because that's a no pun intended. It's important for me to note here. Both of these groups of people are probably 95% black, and I don't think that I would want to say something if they were listening to annoying white people music either. Just because I'm at a stage of life where I'm like,
Oh, were you being volunteered to go say something?
no, but it's always being discussed. Because like, let's say when we get inside, it's
Would it be like, hey, Jake?
an hour later, it's like 10:30. We're inside now. Again, these houses are kind of close together, but I cannot stress to you, Dan. And I'm like, chill, dude. I'm floating around having the greatest time.
Sure.
It is fucking loud, dude. Like it's so loud. And it's, now it's like 10:30. It's inside the house, inside where my parents are. You can't have a conversation. And it's like, fuck, all right, we're going to stay up late anyways, but.
Did you roll?
No, I tried. I actually did try, but then I started thinking, like, how would I actually explain to you how close I am to this? But my mom at one point did offer one slight, like, hey, we got the kids, could we? And that was a positive outcome. We didn't have any problems. But the next day, it's the whole weekend. And at times they were competing. 2 houses of just super loud music. And me just watching this whole thing play out of like, somebody gonna say something? I'm not.
No one ever did.
Like I said, my mom, and it was cool. It's just that thing, that
It's a
awkward
lady.
thing the whole time.
It's definitely a lady thing to do, but then you're going to catch the brunt of it if.
Well, because I've seen it go
they're just
bad
gonna turn it
before,
up.
where that happened to us on the beach before. Where my stepdad would say something. Now maybe that's the case in point. It was him, not my mom.
Yeah, your cop
And then
stepdad.
the guy just turns it up a little more and starts like blowing cigar smoke at you.
Yeah,
And it's like,
and then
see?
what? Then what's your play?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
That's why I just don't make a play.
That's why you got to play it out. Like, what are all the options, things that can happen?
Maybe it makes me a beta.
Is there even one option where they are like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize
Yeah. So
that it was bothering anyone. I thought this
Instead, I
blasting
was like,
music was going to be cool.
Bayou, and here we coming on the bayou.
On the Appalachia.
Did you wake up speaking Cajun the next day?
Talking like Dr. John.
Yeah. Such a night.
Old you would have been over there with him.
Well, I mean, I actually don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I actually kind of was at times, right? Like I was hanging out. I was outside smoking. So,
Yeah.
but I was just kind of in the background, like this is barely it, but it's kind of it.
Well, I searched royalty-free.
Hey, thank you for that.
You went out there and said, I am one of you.
Without saying anything at all, you just sort of like lay back,
Like the grandma said.
But let's
See, I think that's a smart move. You were trying
Oh, the same
you
way
were
you
nice
did.
about it. I think that's a good move. Be nice about it.
So we had that, and then I saw this billboard on the way home. You guys know Gallery Furniture in Houston? Do you know what that is? It is the business owned by Mattress Mac,
Okay.
who is a big gambler, big Houston icon. Controversial, I guess, to some extent, just because it's Houston and he's really MAGA. And I saw this billboard on my way to Houston, was very confused by it. The billboard says galleryfurniture.com, and then it has an image surrounded by a heart, and in the image is like a Olin Mills style photo, recreation photo of Chuck Norris and George H.W. Bush, who's been dead for some time.
Yeah,
Like,
that's before COVID.
Chuck also dead.
Gone but not
Excuse me,
forgotten.
so I assume that they just put this up, and you can see that there's like kind of a background of Chuck Norris on stage talking about drugs, but the main thrust of it is just a photo of the two of them enjoying life together and a heart, which is an advertisement for this furniture company.
Gone but not forgotten.
Every time I see HW, I always think of him goosing women's butts and getting like canceled like almost like right before he died.
You ever hear about that?
amazing.
I no.
He was so old that it kind of went a little bit under the rug, under the radar.
That's just grandpa.
Yeah, it was very. That's just grandpa.
But he
That's
was
just
like
HW.
pushing it to the limit, like down on the 50-yard line in a wheelchair, like
Yeah.
a ceremonial thing, and he's goosing the female reporter.
That's a
like,
real-
in front of everyone.
At least there were a lot of people who said it was for real.
Pinching AOC's ass. Hey,
He didn't fully commit though, because if you notice, it's just like a drape over billboard.
That's true.
So it's like the
They just
original
own that
gallery
one.
furniture.
It's
Maybe he changes it
temporary.
out every time someone adds to the art.
I love that they titled Chuck Norris's drugs thing "Kick Drugs Out."
Oh, yeah.
Of course. And at the end, he probably does a karate kick.
Rips
had
the
his
phone
water?
book in half.
A little bit of kids
had his
content
water?
corner. By the way, I want to
No.
spell that with all C's. That's what we'll do. We'll go the other way and just spell kids with C's, like we're the Crips or something. There's a new movie produced by Steph Curry called GOAT, a kids movie. Are you aware of this, Blake?
I think my kid has seen a little bit of it.
It's pretty good.
Is it?
By who?
Steph Curry.
All right.
He was all done making 3-pointers and kicking poor people out of their homes. And it's an animated film about basketball, but it's also kind of an advertisement for Under Armour and whatever else he's involved in. So there's that one. Watched a movie called Wish, which brought up this question. This is a 2023 animated film, Dan. It's a Pixar movie, and it's dog shit. It has like a 5.2 rating on IMDb, like 50% on Rotten Tomatoes, which begs the question, why? Why do they doesn't seem odd to you that they have misses? Like, it's clear when you watch the movie, they didn't put as much into it. The songs suck, the animation is not as good, and it's not old. It just seems that there are some Pixar movies they make and say, this one's kind of a B-side. Don't remember a huge promotional push behind it. This
is the first time hearing of it.
It's only 2.5, 3 years old.
That's what Shrek was supposed to be.
Really? And people just got on board?
I'm going to butcher some of this, but all the Pixar employees on the back end of their contract or didn't have projects, they just kind of threw them all in the room and they made Shrek. Didn't do any sort of promotion and it took off.
Well, speaking of that, I was recently on the Wikipedia page for the Star Wars franchise because that is now where we are with Nora.
Oh, no.
She wants to see it?
She saw the first 2, episodes 4 and 5 this weekend. 4 and 5.
So in chronological order of how they were released.
Correct.
So Star Wars, and Empire.
Star Wars and Empire, correct. Which was my favorite one upon the rewatch. I just saw those movies for the first time in 2015. I went back and found my notes.
What drove her to see this? Because it wouldn't be you.
No. What drove her to see this is that there's a lot of marketing surrounding some new show that has, I think, Baby Yoda.
Grogu.
Is that the same or different? I don't know.
So you have to go back 8 movies in order to understand.
Well, she was like, what's the story with this? And it's like, you might as well.
So that is an interesting decision because I always wondered, do you start with episode 1, which was actually made 4th,
right,
and then get to?
And that's what I did.
No, you went.
You went
to episode 4, which was made first.
Yes. Okay. Sorry. Excuse me.
So you're starting in the beginning of
when it was released,
the story
of the universe. Yeah. But if she's that into it, she'll go back.
Yeah,
she'll figure it out.
Was she impressed with?
She was very impressed.
The first one?
She was very impressed.
Because I recall showing it to my daughters.
More the second one than the first one.
Okay. I was pretty excited to show it to my daughters because it was a big thing when I was a little kid. And they weren't really, Guess I could see why it was when you were a kid.
People are... some people might not love hearing this, but she was asking me about, like, all right, so, she had understood like the whole Darth Vader Luke dynamic. She's like he wanted him to be bad, blah blah blah, and she's asking me questions about it. How many of these movies are there? I said there's 1 million, and they're gonna keep making them until you and I are both dead. I was like, they're gonna be around your whole life. And then your kids will probably have them too. And she just kind of is like asking me how it fits into society, kind of. And I was like, listen, here's the deal. This is the Bible. That's what it is. It's the Bible. Just think of it that way. This is a story that people organize morality around. Like when you watch this movie and you're confused.
It's a very, in fact, religious-based story.
And so that's why I was like, when you watch this, just think this is how people think of the Bible. There's stories and lessons here.
Good versus evil.
They're going to keep making it good and evil. You'll read, same thing. But I don't know. Now I'm back. I hadn't watched Star Wars in forever.
Now you're a Star Wars guy.
Yeah, because I'm quitting baseball.
Wait, what? Oh,
and the one.
You want to get to sports?
Sure.
All right.
From the wonderful world of sports, Radio Sports Scoreboard.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Actually had to go to a neighborhood event Friday night. I will tell you about that later in the week. I don't want to go to a neighborhood event.
I know you don't want to go on a Friday night.
But what would I wear?
Either.
My poncho.
Nice.
Because you can wear that anywhere. So I got to wear that during the day, and then I didn't have to get dressed up more to wear it to my neighborhood event. And you can get your poncho shirt at ponchooutdoors.com. You have to put 2 O's there in the middle. Actually, a lot of people don't know, 5 O's total in that word, Poncho Outdoors, and then another O in .com. Ponchooutdoors.com/dumbzone. And you get $10 off your first order This is the shirt, and I was telling people there because you got to have stuff to talk about.
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
Crypto.
there's SPF in this shirt,
Try me.
and they're like, no way. I go, yeah, let's go lay in the tanning bed right now.
Guy got a
You'll get
magnifying
tanner
glass.
than me. Yeah, yeah.
Should have burned you.
SPF in the shirt. You could wear it to a nice neighborhood event. You could wear it out fishing. You could wear it broadcasting a Cowboys game with Steve Berline on a field, standing there taking pictures with other famous people.
It also hides sweat.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Which
that's
is
for
why
you.
I wear it.
You're worried about that more.
When you go jacket off, there's no sweat stains on the armpits. You look good still.
So you can go jacket off with poncho shirts.
Yeah, not sweat.
Yeah, that's great.
Or get sunburned.
PonchoOutdoors.com/dumbzone. Wait, did I already play the Sports Open?
Yeah, I think so.
Do it again.
Do it again. Who cares?
Jalen Brunson is in the NBA Finals.
There you go.
And you certainly don't have the same feeling about Jalen Brunson. And I was trying to determine that this morning. Like, why am I not feeling this? I guess because when we lost Brunson, like, we justified it with, you know what, though, we still have this. Like, this is the thing you don't want to lose.
Yeah.
Like, you could probably find another Jalen Brunson, maybe not, but you know what? We got this, and we'd never get rid of this. So,
Well, also,
I'm not that upset about it.
I don't know if you remember at the time, but people close to the team, rightly or wrongly, they had convinced themselves that the reason they wanted to move on from Jalen Brunson was because of Luka. It was like that can't work. You can't have a little guy next to a guy who doesn't play defense. So it wasn't just we still have Luka. It was like we're moving on from Brunson because he won't work next to Luka. That made it way easier to stomach. Now, in hindsight, they might have overreacted to Nick Batum playing Brunson off the floor in one playoff series. The famed Haralabob, Carlisle, Kristaps Porzingis series, where the stats on that look insane now, knowing what we know about what Jalen Brunson just did over the last year or whatever. He played like 10 minutes in game 6 of that series when they got eliminated. Not a factor, not involved. And now he's...
And of course, he was young. What was that, his second year?
Yeah, he was
in the league, maybe?
But still...
Yeah.
He was a factor, and he ended up getting played to the bench. Now that's impossible, obviously, to imagine happening. How much growth is it's like the Steve Nash thing? If he never leaves, does he flourish quite the same? Who knows?
Yeah. Well,
At the
anyway,
end of the day, it's not a good look to have both of them gone for nothing.
right. It's one of those things you see I don't know. I think I saw it on Twitter or something. It was like most historians will not believe this picture because it was a picture of rookie Luka and rookie Jalen Brunson wearing Mavs jerseys standing together.
It's the new Durant, Harden, and Westbrook on the Thunder.
Yeah, maybe, but maybe these guys will both go on to win titles too. I mean, I hope they do. I want them to. I would love to see Jalen Brunson win a title. That'd be cool. Although that does then you get James Dolan wins a title. Does that bother you at all?
Yeah, it does. It does quite a bit. Listen, I went 20 years not hating the Spurs as much as everyone else and kind of hiding it because I didn't want Bob to be mad at me. And all my friends, really. They just hated the Spurs way more than I did. I always hated the Rockets. But the Spurs, not as much. And, maybe you're annoyed by Wemby. Maybe you're annoyed by the whole thing. But you want to talk about least objectionable fare.
Oh, yeah, I'm a huge Spurs fan right now.
Spurs over everything. Dude, are you kidding me? This is not a hard decision for me.
You don't want, okay.
Oklahoma City, New York, any of these.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Oh, you don't want New York to win?
Not over San Antonio, no. Not to me.
I
James
definitely-
Dolan is a legitimate contender
Pedophile?
for. Well, I don't know about that, but maybe. Well, let's just throw a blanket statement out there. He's a bad guy. One of the worst owners in all of sports.
Who owns San Antonio? Does anybody even know?
Yeah, and
I've never heard of the San Antonio owner.
Yeah, it's not R.C. Buford was the name of the GM. What's the guy's name? Chip
Tim
Tex? No, it's a funny name, and he's real cowboyish, but kind of like fake not fake.
Peter Holt.
That's new then. No.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do certainly root for Wemby over Oklahoma City. I would love to see Oklahoma City only come out of this with one title. Wouldn't that be cool in the long run? If they only end up winning one title after all the draft picks and all the everything, and still worth it. But
it would.
You do look at them and worry that they're going to be in the mix for 10 years now.
It just feels,
And that's the thing.
Might want to set the bar like 3. If they get 3 in 10 years, are you like, all right, we held that off? Man, because I was at the beach this weekend. I had my Supersonics tank top. I'm a douchebag. Sorry. On, and some guy goes, Supersonics? We bought them. I was like, yeah.
Kick his ass?
No. Oklahoma, you never know what's going on upstairs there. Serious, dude. I'm not.
That's true. That's my first sports story, and then the next one would be that the Rangers got no hit.
Yeah.
Is it better if it's no hit by committee? Doesn't really seem like you got no hit.
No.
Oh, okay.
They
didn't get a hit yesterday. Oh yeah, you guys were there.
We were there.
Yep.
We left in the 8th.
Okay.
We were thinking of leaving, I think, in like the 6th.
They might not be that good.
That was after they got no hit through the first 7 innings against the Astros last week.
And the whole weekend has been bad. Outside of a blip in Colorado, it's been brutal. Brutal.
But has your girl or wife ever said it's not what you said, it's how you said it?
Of course.
They just look pitiful. They don't even look like they're having fun when they lose. They're not fun to cheer for. They're not fun to watch. They suck.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
you want to read off who's playing infield right now?
Well, let's just go through who. I mean, they say that Langford is maybe about to be back. It's probably going to be too late. I think probably you underrate him a little bit, Dan, just from if you check out of the Rangers for the last couple of years, really, it's probably hard. He's legitimately put up numbers. He might be the best player they've drafted, position player in 20 years.
Yeah, you had a top 3 pick, though.
No. I'm just saying he's legit. And as soon as he was starting to kind of get going, he gets hurt. And they just don't have the rest of it. Yeah, now it's like you're leading off with Andrew McCutchen and pinch hitting for him with Jock Peters.
I think that was that was my biggest problem over the weekend is Langford is hurt, Seager's hurt.
And he's not close.
But how do you not have anyone exciting to come up and just play for 3 weeks? How? Foskew's fun. We've heard about him for a while. But the other names they're throwing out there, it just brings zero excitement. And that's a CY thing. Why are we trading our top prospects for Mackenzie Gore when we had a decent pitching staff? Liam Hicks is hitting awesome for the Marlins. You're just reading about former Rangers that you had in the pipeline who can mash, who aren't effing here anymore.
They went all in on pitching.
Y'all want to come down and see a Round Rock Express game? The Dell Diamond right about now?
I mean, we've got that. We've got Frisco. They threw Kumar Rocker started yesterday, Dan, and I was there by the channel. Of course, you remember me telling you in his previous start, they had him skip the first inning, and then he pitched the second through most of the ninth.
Throughout 26.
Yeah. Yesterday, they started him, and it was maybe a 23, 24 pitch first inning with a runner.
Dude, why wouldn't they try the bit?
I don't know.
Why not?
It's on me for not looking up wild because I'm sure somebody
worked.
asked him about it. But it was, and then the second inning might have been 6, 7. Worked through it.
So their hitting sucks, right?
Oh my God, dude,
horrible.
They don't.
Do you think?
I would like to hit 9th and just.
Do you think that they should add another hitting coach? They have 3 hitting coaches.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have a guy for balls, a guy for strikes, a guy for foul.
They have a lead
Special
hitting
teams.
coach. They have a hitting coach, and then they have an
teams.
assistant hitting coach. What are they doing?
A few years ago, they had an offensive coordinator. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Did
some
they
teams
really?
do that. Your guy's telling the run signals and.
Well, I think one of his jobs was time spent hitting. They thought if you spent more time hitting than pitching, you had an advantage. So that he was trying to make longer at bats, I guess.
They don't see a lot of pitches.
No, longer at bats. That's something you want for sure. That's more pitches, right?
It's tough
You're
right
making
now.
the
Then you
pitchers
have-
pitch more, yeah.
Corey Seager swinging at every first pitch.
Yeah, Corey Seager might be a bad bet. Just when things aren't going well, like when things are going well, it's okay to have a robot asshole at the lead of your team. But when things aren't going well, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, this wears thin.
Yeah.
All right, I want to do a couple of things for you guys here. Speaking of wearing thin, Johnny Manziel was in action over the weekend. He fought.
Had to do some digging to make sure this wasn't AI.
Yeah, no,
I
we were
watched
talking
it.
this weekend, and Blake's like, I think you got ball sack, dude.
He fought
And,
on the
no, it
streaming
turns out-
platform Kick
Hey.
in a boxing promotion called Brand Risk, which is, I guess, promoted, owned, run, affiliated with the streamer Aiden Ross, who's
There's
very,
a picture
very
of
popular.
him, and boy, he's a little doughy.
He's doughy, but he's not in bad shape.
Okay.
That's not a great look with those tight shorts on.
Oh, that's a guy's head beyond the other
Yeah.
the component. That's
It did kind of look like a.
After our conversation
Dong.
this weekend, Jake, you're spot on. He just fights like every East Texas cousin.
He does.
He does. No.
When you see him come out, you're, hey, whoa, no, hey, whoa, now. He's got
Who did he
crazy.
fight?
And he
Okay.
got on top of him and just started pummeling his head.
So this is MMA?
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
not by like.
No, yeah.
Could you see this leading to Manziel versus Jake Paul?
No.
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 Jake
And,
Paul
and,
would kill him.
And I'm going to go through that for you here because this is a fight card that was put on by this guy, Aiden Ross. He's, again, a streamer. There were fights such as Lance Stevenson versus Michael Beasley, former NBA players.
Are Lance Stevenson?
Yeah.
Oh,
Briefly. Blew in LeBron's ear.
yeah. We won a title with him.
No, that's Deshaun.
You're thinking of Deshaun
Stevenson.
No, Lance
Oh.
Stevenson is the pacer.
Yeah.
He was on the
okay.
team with like Roy
All right.
Hibbert and
Deshaun wore the shirt that says, "How does
Paul
my
George.
dirt taste?"
Yeah.
With the Abraham Lincoln
They're
tattoo. on his
remarkably
neck.
similar characters, but
I love
Lance
everyone in
Stevenson
it.
was at one point like somebody almost gave him like a max.
Mhm.
And he's fighting Michael Beasley, Kansas State, weed,
Well, yeah,
heat.
tattoos.
Ray J was fighting some guy that I'd never heard of.
Ray J from Kim Kardashian fame.
Yeah. And that comes up a lot. And there's just a
Does
bunch
his wiener size come up on the broadcast or no? Because that's the first thing I walked away from that with.
no.
All right.
But so Johnny fights this guy named Bob Mineri.
Minery.
Wait, he didn't beat up his ex-girlfriend again?
Oh.
Nothing like that?
How about that?
Okay.
Manziel?
Did he actually ever beat up a girl?
Oh, yeah.
It's probably Brie Tiesi.
Oh, yeah. That was back in the
Way back. And that story just got kind of buried. But he
forgot about
he
that.
beat her up very bad. Like, she couldn't
It was in
hear out of-
Dallas, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Bob Menery, internet personality.
Yeah, he does the voiceovers.
I'd never heard of this guy before.
Of what?
Oh, he's funny.
He does like Blue John Boy.
Internet personality, comedian, podcast host, best known
Yeah.
for his signature deep sportscaster voice and comedic play-by-play parodies.
I watched a bunch of his videos, and they're for somebody who's not me, because I didn't get
Oh.
it at all.
Lighten up.
I just didn't get it. I was like, I don't understand the funny part here. He was doing impressions, and I was like, okay. So I
Well-
remember when it just seems like Gordon dancing this
Hey, if it's
dude.
not Shane Gillis, it's not funny.
No, I just
He-
didn't think
he'd
the
be
guy
a-
was
he'd be
funny.
a-
Yeah, this is a boatload
Yeah,
of
here
fun.
you
You gotta love this stuff. It reminds me of my New Year's resolutions, right? It's like the day after New Year's, and I'm like, all right, no drinking, no drugs, no porn. And it's like 6 hours in, and everything is going great. And then all of a sudden, here comes my fucking buddy, cocaine. And he just comes in and fucks my
Okay,
life up
this
and
isn't-
all my
this isn't
resolutions.
funny.
He was commentating on the freeze, running down someone
That
and
is
passing him.
part of his humor. Is he's just a normal play-by-play guy. Then he like I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Now that I'm reflecting, maybe it's not funny.
Well,
but-
here's the other thing. I
At the
listened to
time-
this guy speak for a long time. I listened to an hour-and-a-half press conference for
Why?
this fight because they had 10 different fights. So they had 20 guys up there, and they were all insane. All of them. Just it's all these internet people, and then Johnny. And I swear to God, dude,
Was Daddy there?
he's embarrassed to be up there. Like Johnny is just
should be.
just kind of for the most part, hand over his mouth, like what the fuck.
Like he's with Letarian. And
No, yes, and he said, and I'll play.
he's
you.
now reduced to that. He was once on
Now.
top. He was on Letterman. He was on top of the world.
At the same time, this Bob Minery guy is affiliated with like Dana White and I don't know, like the Nelk Boys or something. Somehow these podcasters and streamers that have tens of millions of dollars of brand deals. He somehow got Johnny the money to fight in this fight put up. They're fighting at Apex, which is like Dana White's place in Vegas. So they're fighting at a real place. But so Johnny is fighting this guy, Bob Minery. It says here he had a role in like maybe a non-speaking part in Billions, in Roadhouse. Like this guy's
Roadhouse.
done a couple things.
The new Roadhouse, probably.
Oh, not the Swayze film.
So it starts out with them trying to be cool. This Bob guy, I'm just telling you, to me sounds like a subhuman. He just sounds like a dummy, like a Jersey Shore absolute idiot, Philly, just like, oh, I'll beat your ass type guy. And somehow Johnny's above it. It starts out fairly cordial.
Johnny is a great dude. He's a tough Heisman Trophy winner, by the way.
By the way, they try to edit this sort of live. It's not even close. They may get a couple of them by fading out.
What channel are they on?
They're on Kick and on YouTube.
A great dude.
YouTube doesn't
He's a
like
tough
profanity?
Heisman Trophy winner, by the way. Like, you can't take that away from him. Like, that's insane.
Round of applause. You're right.
By one guy. But basically, though, he's saying, look, we realize this is shit, but you can't take that Heisman away.
He's trying to kind of
in his
trash
intro,
talk him a
he's
little
saying,
bit.
look, Johnny.
And this guy's the underdog. He was a 3-1 dog. They're somewhat friendly, but also you can tell Johnny is very annoyed by him. Like,
right.
God, I can't believe I'm even having to mess with this. But also, listen to Aiden here.
You're telling me there were fight odds?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This whole thing was sponsored by, they had a funny moment where one guy up there was like, I don't know, just put that shit on Polymarket. And Aiden Ross was like, betm45.com actually, or whatever it is, you know? Like the whole thing's sponsored by a casino.
Unreal.
And here's Aiden with some terminology I think we could use.
Like, you can't take that away from him. Like, that's insane.
Facts. W's in the chat for Johnny Manziel.
Thanks, Bobby.
Dubs in the chat for
I almost
Johnny
had Heisman.
Manziel.
I almost had one. I came close.
Now here's Ray J, who is drunk as piss, by the way. He's an alcoholic. They're making fun of him the whole time. Like, you drunk up there?
I almost had Heisman. I almost had one. I came
At
close.
the end of the day, I said, Johnny, if I get you to X.
Okay, so he gets him the money to fight. They're going to try to keep it cordial. But Johnny can only take so much.
Yeah,
of
no,
that.
me and you were cool, Bob. We'll go out there tomorrow.
But obviously,
there's no way there's not going to be some bad blood whenever you step in the ring. It's just impossible.
See, there
like,
you go. Now you just crossed the line. That's not gentlemanlike.
Suck my dick. What the fuck? Suck my dick.
Hey, I don't want to say anything now.
Aiden set this up. Aiden set this up with Dana and Hunter.
Johnny was cool for about 30 seconds, but then he has listen to him just flip it.
It's just impossible.
See, there
like,
you go. Now you just crossed the line. That's not gentlemanlike.
Suck my dick. What the fuck? Suck my dick.
Hey, I don't want to say anything now.
Aiden set this up. Aiden set this up. Aiden set this up with Dana and Hunter. You did not set this up.
I mean, Johnny, if you want to do this right now, I'm a 3-1 underdog. I swear my mother's life.
Put your money on it with me then. Bet me straight up. What do you want to bet? I'll bet you 20K right now. You get bounced. That's what I thought.
All right, time out.
Pussy.
Aiden.
You're a puss. Just back in his element.
Jesus.
Just back in his element up there. He tries to stay out of it, and then somebody starts talking to him, and he's like, you know what? Suck my dick. I hate this. And then they had this this really unstable thing going on where they were going to the crowd for questions, but everyone in the crowd was clearly a plant. Like another streamer or like a guy showed up dressed as Kanye. Like he was fake Kanye, and they're like, there's Kanye. The whole thing was very...
Sounds corny.
Very like I don't know, do you know how like Larry Flinty, it just feels kind of like dirty and sideshowy, and I don't know
A freak show.
it felt very freak showish.
I find it weird. I didn't hear anything about this pre.
I saw it
Like,
over
how
the
did
last
I not
week.
hear about some Johnny Manziel stuff?
It's very online.
And then hard to find probably at the time.
It's definitely the most popular thing on YouTube that night.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
When was this? Saturday?
Yeah.
Because was it last night?
I didn't watch it live.
I was looking for the enhanced games.
Yeah.
Anybody else into that? Do you know what that is?
Peter Thiel's steroid games. Yeah.
Oh.
You're totally allowed to just anything goes.
Yeah.
Do steroids and
Yeah.
Yeah, and so they were kind of keeping an eye on like, how many world records are we going to break.
It could be nuts.
And then there was a lot of high stepping and by big non-steroid this morning with no world records were set and blah, 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 blah. And my thought was, well, it's because the people who would do this are so below possible world record setting. You know, if you're on the cusp of world record setting and then you did steroids, you're going to set a world record.
Right.
But if you're me and then you do world record, you know, you're not going, like I could not get the home run record by doing steroids. Barry Bonds, who at the time was awesome at baseball anyway, and could probably hit 40 without, you know?
Yeah, I don't know that Peter Thiel or whoever understood this properly. There's just not that much.
Like the people who would,
They tied like the 1968 world records.
Oh, no.
It wasn't even close. So this fight with Johnny Manziel and Bob Menery, they go to the crowd for questions. And again, everybody there is doing their own bit. So this is a female that asked Johnny a question. But I want you to know, since there's no visual, when he starts yelling back at somebody, he's not yelling at the lady. And you need to know that because he's pretty violent.
Johnny, are you doing this fight because college highlights still pay the bills?
You know, I'm here because Bob asked me to be and because it pays nice, both things. But
now
because what still pays the bills?
Because it pays nice, and Bob asked.
No, what does she say?
Because college.
Johnny, are you doing this fight because college highlights still pay the bills?
College highlights or something? I don't know.
College highlights, college hasn't. Like you were
college
only
hasn't,
famous in college type thing.
College. Oh.
Now he answers her question, but while he's doing it, another little guy who looks exactly like you think, you want to bounce his head off the ground. He's got the haircut every kid has. He has the chain every kid has. And he's just mouthing off to Johnny Manziel. It looks like he weighs $115. And yeah.
You know, I'm here because Bob asked me to be and because it pays nice, both things. But it's a good question. I can see you outside. We can step outside right after. I'll beat the fuck out of you for sure. Come on.
I'll join too, you fat fuck. Little faggot with your fucking
You're such a bitch.
Hey, that's a bad word.
Who told you about that
Hold on.
sweater fucking podcast?
Don't use that word. That's the F word. I got a lot of gay.
Ray J is here, who many might say he swings us different ways himself. Very funny. Ray J just drunk uncle in the background the whole time. Like, don't say that. That's a slur.
Hey, that's a bad word.
Who told you about that
Hold on.
sweater fucking podcast?
Don't use that word. That's the F word. I got a lot of gay friends.
Hold on.
I got a lot of gay friends.
Yo, Johnny, I got a serious question.
Don't matter. I'm bipolar,
Yo, Johnny, how are you going to wear the mouthpiece tomorrow for the fight when you got Drake's dick all the way down your throat,
You
bitch?
gonna have
about
my
that?
dick down your mouth right now, nigga, after I shoot my cum in your throat, bitch.
That's not true. Is that Ray J?
I'ma shoot my cum down your throat right now, you little hoe. Fuck you, you little bitch.
This is what Johnny was doing Saturday night. He just kind of sits. This goes on for much longer.
I'll beat your fuck right now, you little bitch. Nigga, don't ever talk about Johnny Manziel like that.
All of a sudden, Ray J extremely invested in Johnny's well-being. Johnny just kind of sitting there like, I guess, yeah.
God, we need that drop.
Ray J is ride or die with Manziel.
Don't ever talk about Johnny Manziel like
Swear to
that.
God.
You can't take that away from him.
Beat Bama.
Just an insane series of events. And then, yeah, they fought, and Johnny destroyed him. I mean, the guy's not athletic looking. He's not big, but he's also not.
So he's just a guy with a lot of followers and stuff.
Yeah, and he kind of looks bro. He's a 37, 38-year-old guy. Kind of looks like he works out, but you can tell, man. Johnny still has like a twitch level that when he flips it on, he killed the guy. Laughed about it afterward. It was very funny.
Man, now I feel bad for Johnny Manziel.
That he's reduced to this?
Dude, look at what he was.
Born in the wrong time, man.
What was his fake name in Vegas? The fake name he used back in the day?
Oh, when he was on the Browns, but he went to Vegas for a quick weekend.
How do I not remember this?
You had the T-shirt, Jay.
I had the T-shirt.
You had the best the best T-shirt.
He had the blonde wig. Yeah, no, he was born in the wrong era.
Wasn't Ron Mexico?
No, Ron
Yeah,
Mexico
that
was when Mike Vick needed herpes treatment. He would check into the clinic with that name.
You're saying wrong before the UI or NIL?
Billy Vegas?
Billy Vegas.
Billy Vegas.
Yes, that was him. Before NIL, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to go back to
Yeah,
when
yeah.
was the right time for Johnny Manziel to be born?
I just mean now he would be,
Yeah.
He'd be making money, but he'd still be coked out of his mind and drunk or
he would've
whatever he was.
cashed in way more at the time, but sure.
That Netflix documentary on him is really fascinating. I got to say, it was good.
It's great. It's great. A little bit of a puff piece, but it was fun to watch him back in action.
It'll be great watching him on the tour.
Definitely.
PGA
It's
Tour.
right there.
He's playing flag football.
I'm bananas about our 5-star installation package with a lifetime installation warranty. Rick Renner for Flooring Direct, slowing down traffic in a yellow jacket. Hey, no Chuck in the truck with his tailgate warranty. You know when he drives away? There goes your warranty. We don't do that at Flooring Direct. We give you a lifetime installation warranty. It's transferable. Call now. We bring the store to you.
Our pros are the nicest. We've got the best prices at Flooring Direct.
Somebody in there? Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Sir.
I don't know if I'm okay.
Can you get out for me?
I'm hurting. Let me get my phone. I gotta call somebody.
All right. Yeah, we're calling Elena.
Before you call the insurance company, call Frankel first. Frankel and Frankel. Call 214 or 817 all threes.
You're familiar with Community Mechanical? That's my HVAC company. Travis was just over my house installing something. I just let him in because, he's a great dude.
Yeah.
You've met him?
Yes.
Travis
awesome,
Gafford?
Awesome guy. Came up and fixed our AC unit, which we were told was completely totaled and needed to be replaced, and did it real quick and real cheap, and got in and out, took care of us, and got signed up for the monthly or the
preventative maintenance.
Preventative maintenance, yeah.
So the other company said it's going to be like 5 figures to replace it.
Yeah, we need a completely new unit, but there was something with the compressor that was like a $1,000 part, or maybe I'm getting it mixed up. But the expensive part, they said, was broken, completely totaled, and you might as well do a whole new system. They came over, Community Mechanical came over and said, no, that's not the case. It's the cheap part that's just barely broken, and they came and replaced it real quick. They both start with a C. I'm not very handy.
He's so good at this.
Yeah.
Capacitor and condenser.
What else do you need to hear?
I'm good on AC. I live in Florida and have gone through probably 4 new units throughout my time there. Yeah.
What's their phone number? Oh, 469-667-7290. You could even text them, and they'll get right back to you. Like they got back to Brandon Aubrey, who is a proud whatever of Community Mechanical.
Probably customers.
Customer, user, yeah. I
customer.
couldn't get that word.
Subscriber.
The word customer begins with a C. All these other, I can't.
Capacitor, condenser.
There you go.
There.
Condensate.
Quality Roofing, we've got drones.
Boy, they do. And they're going to take those drones, fly them up top, and get a good look at that roof and inspect it.
They will. I never knew that until you told me last week.
The whole lead up.
I was last week years old when you told me that Qualis Roofing has drones. But yes, apparently the insurance companies recommend you get your roof inspected twice a year. I think that's a little ridiculous. Let's at least make it once, though.
But the drone makes sense now, though. Because if you're going to be going up there, once, twice a year?
Yeah.
You're going to need a drone for that.
QualisGC.com. They're great. They're great with listeners of our show. We've had, tons of people just come up to us and tell us how awesome the experience was with Qualis.
I don't have to have anybody to tell me how awesome my experience was. They put a new roof on my house. Wasn't sure if I needed one. I knew that we haven't had a new roof in over a decade. And they went up there, inspected it, and they're like, yeah, you got a lot of hail damage here, man. So we'll take care of it. They took care of everything. They dealt with the insurance company for us. I didn't have to do all the calls on that end, and all we paid is the deductible. So Qualis Roofing, go to QualisGC.com. Do they have a number?
They do. The phone number is 817-500-9008, and all of those are interesting copy points. But there's one final one.
That's where he was leading you guys in it.
It doesn't.
Qualis Roofing, we've got drones.
Magnificent.
Marcus Freeman has done a great job here with reconnecting with all the former football players. He invites all of us to come back. They call it now Legacy Weekend. And so
Nice.
all of the former players, anybody that ever played, that ever wore the uniform, whether you were an impact player or not, everybody's invited.
Look, we were all going to get there.
What do you think of Rudy?
Rudy's the only one that's not invited. He's made so much freaking money off of Notre Dame.
So you realize Rudy sucks, right? You're right there with us?
I'll tell you what, it pisses off all the guys that played with him. They all get so pissed off talking about it. They're like, are you freaking kidding me? This guy, some of the stories are somewhat true.
Yeah, sure.
But most of it is, a Hollywood and Rudy kind of pumping it up himself. And he's not a real popular guy around here, believe it or not. So.
Excellent. I love hearing that. No, because we met him and he's kind of an a-hole. So.
Oh, he really is.
Yeah.
He really is.
Yeah.
This is the best time to get your pool cleaned. It's spring. Everybody's getting ready to jump in the pool. I'm sure you guys did some of that this weekend.
I've only had one cleaning done, so this is all I can speak to. But I will tell you that no BS. My wife came home and said, this is the cleanest our pool has ever been. And we had a guy, and it was about the same price. I thought he was doing an okay job, but I don't know him at all. I mean, whatever, it's just a guy. I'm sure he's a fine guy, but whatever you guys did, it definitely was noticeable, like very noticeable.
Well, I heard there was problems with your filter you didn't even know about.
We might have had a little bit of a previous roofing company or whatever, because they had left some stuff that was a real problem.
No,
they were just kind of ignoring.
No, I saw your guy noticed it. I was at Jake's house too. Out of the spigot or whatever,
shooting stuff back out into my pool.
Yeah, it was shooting like the leaves back into the pool.
Yep.
So I was like, wait, we just vacuumed this out and now it shoots it right back in. So it was like obviously there was a hole in the system, but
he took care of it.
Your old guy did not notice that, and these guys noticed it right away. Same thing.
Shout out Thomas.
My wife usually does the cleaning and stuff. And she, our other pool company, our old one, because we now signed up with Puddle Pools. Dumbzone.com/Puddle Pools. Are you guys aware? Is that the website?
I think that's on your end, and we also have puddlepools.com/dumbzone.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, let's promote that one.
That's the one we should promote.
Okay, puddlepools.com/dumbzone. Dumbzone. Okay, my bad.
That's all good.
I think I erroneously said that earlier then. That's way better. Puddlepools.com/dumbzone.
Hey, whatever happens, we have to protect you. I'm out. But my life, what was it for? What was I supposed to learn?
That Fairlease has a new approach to car leasing. Cuts out the hassles and puts the customer first.
What?
Fair, flexible, and focused on you. Fair lease when you don't know what to do about a car. 'Cause car stuff is hard. But not with Fair Lease. You don't need a dealership, baby.
Say deuce. Whoa, dude. KT, what are we doing here?
You asked me to be Steve Harvey.
We asked you to host Family Feud at the generic summer event. Were you gonna... I didn't think you'd have a suit. You didn't have to do all this, dude.
Oh, thank God.
The Dumb Zone.
All right, Brian Custer was the MC. Do you remember Brian Custer?
I do.
Built this house in 1776.
No.
That's a stop down? A Step Brothers line?
I don't even know what you just said.
This house was built in whatever by General Custer. I have Step Brother vibes here.
I feel like I'm a connoisseur of that movie, and I don't recognize that line.
I feel like that's a pretty heavily quoted line from that movie.
Really?
I don't.
Anytime you walk into a house, built in 1700 by General Custer.
How does the room feel about that?
Let me turn my mic off.
I know, but I am loving this, man.
But I do recall Brian
And I can't wait
Custer,
for
yes.
Monday's intro to the show. You're going to have to prove that that's actually in the movie. Like a movie with 50 quotable lines.
Yeah.
And you are an insider.
A few basic rules about the house. If there's any foods that you like, I suggest you put your name on them or they will be thrown out by me. House was built in 1825 by General Custer.
You're listening to The Dumb Zone.
We're less than 2 weeks away. In fact, oh wait. I'd have to find it. I have a countdown clock. For the DZGSE. Saturday, June 6th. Four Corners Brewing Company or Brewery? What are we saying?
The former.
6 p.m. Community Mechanical, our title sponsor. Because that's our AC company. And this will be air conditioned, folks. That's right. Four Corners has a nice air conditioned big giant room. And that's where we shall be. We'll have a frivolity. Says here. We'll have bands, Prophets and Outlaws, and Quaker City Nighthawks. Speaking of that, I'd like to promote a couple of things coming up this week. We will have the return of the Roast Twins.
Okay.
Because they were listening to some Quaker City Nighthawks over the weekend.
Fantastic.
And they have some thoughts. So maybe if you want to not put it in your Palm Pilot just yet, you want to see what the Roast Twins think about Quaker City before you go to watch them perform on our program.
I'm sure they'll love it.
Also, tomorrow is generally Business Wednesday, but Sean Kernan this week of 360 Wealth Management sponsored Business Monday.
Memorial.
Like Blake said, you could have got your 20% off at quite a variety of places.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Eddie Bauer, others.
So tomorrow we're doing a program, and maybe we have Mark Cuban on the show.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We're not sure. But as of now, we have Mark Cuban booked on the program tomorrow. So let's see. Let's just see how that works out.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but at the end here, DZGSE, 1 week from this Saturday.
Email thedumbzone@gmail.com for your America's Next Top Angelo submissions.
Oh, that's right.
What do you guys think of America's Next
What's
Top
the quick
Angelo?
bit? Impress Blake.
Yeah, you've got 60 seconds to impress Blake to win $100 of Blake's money monthly for the next year. So 1,200
Smackarooskies.
I think it's what the nation needs.
And then what the fun thing is, then you get to text Blake halfway through the month and be like, I need more.
Right.
I'm at McDonald's.
I lost my card.
Yeah.
It's raining.
I did like in our meeting over the weekend where Dan very truthfully said, Blake, how do you feel about this? I'm like, yeah, I don't know. And I was like, some of the emails that have come in, like there's this guy can juggle a golf ball, this guy's an auctioneer, and Jake's like, okay, say no more.
Yeah, that's great.
We've got an auctioneer.
Right,
we're doing this.
You've read the shitty emails that have
I've
come
read
in.
emails and have already tipped my hand of like, all of this
I'm not impressed
is
by
gonna
one of those
suck.
things.
I don't want to do this.
Hey.
Dude, he can talk really
The
fast.
Terminator once said to me, you got to water the garden, all right? You don't grow unless you water the garden.
Well, Dan said, what if a woman gets up and pops a jug out? And I texted Chloe, if I can get, I'll come up for the GSC. I'm trying to convince her to go.
This may just turn into that, and that's fine because we support women. And, you know.
Women's lib.
I don't know if that get you in trouble at home, Blake.
No.
You
But,
didn't
like,
force it.
I think the guy who wanted to just do 60 seconds of comedy, that fell flat in my head because it's like, well, I don't know.
Well, what if it impresses Blake?
I know.
It's not Kill Tony.
That's the thing, is that once you open it to that, I was
What if
more
he
imagining
says
like
the gay slur or
the fat
something?
guy
Blake
doing
would
the
be like,
splits was hilarious to me. I was like, okay, I don't know. We get
I
6
don't
of
want to
those.
watch a guy do the splits.
It's like, look, he's all big.
But what if the people want the guy doing the splits?
Well, it's
Thank
winning
you,
Blake
Chloe.
Blake
It comes
Stein's
back
money
to my
over here,
money.
though.
I'm paying the guy because he can do the splits.
All right.
Weird.
Like the Gong Show. It'll be fun.
Thank you.
Everyone is telling me
Lane.
the idea will be fun.
You're going to love
Except
it.
me.
What if it was $50 a month? Would that make it go feel better? Or?
Yeah, maybe.
So, you know what I do when I come in on a normal Monday. This week it's a Tuesday, but it's softball wall to wall for me this time of year. The Super Regionals.
I did watch a little bit.
I watch it when it gets to the College World Series when it's on, but I like to keep up with the drama. And as you guys have noted, women's sports, especially in college, they talk a lot of shit.
They're mean.
They really are, and they're coordinated about it. And now we have introduced to the... Is it offensive for me to say to a woman if I say, like, I just imagine there's a little more cattiness in women's locker rooms than men's? Because there is in men's, but it's got to be more in women's. It just has to be.
Just based anecdotally on your viewing life.
Right. And so in this case, you have that, but now we have NIL.
Oh.
So I'm going to take you to the case of Jason Williams, White Chocolate, the Sacramento Kings point guard, the Florida Gator point guard, one of my favorite basketball players growing up. We've had him on the show a couple times. Untold number of turnovers committed by me, Dan, attempting to go behind the back off the elbow, which he once did in the rookie sophomore game. But the quintessential Florida man, Florida hooper, you know, he looks like a meth head. He's got an accent that you can't quite place. He's just a lot. And he's got a daughter, and his daughter is one of the top softball players in the country, and she... Mia went to Florida the last 2 years, where he went. But this year she transferred like every other good player in the country to Texas Tech.
Oh, why there?
That's hilarious, man.
Just love of the game?
Dude, it's crazy when you see the list. So she goes there.
How much was Nebraska cheating back in the day? Because same thing, right? Like, how is Nebraska any good?
You're talking
no,
about
players just go to Nebraska. No, they don't. You're not just choosing Lubbock.
Right.
You're choosing it if they have a big giant pile of money.
Well, and this
so that
is-
means Nebraska was paying everybody under the table.
Yeah, for sure. And this is like as on the up and up as it can get now, but it doesn't make anybody like it anymore. Now,
No.
the other thing, we've talked about this story before that people in the softball community I complain about is that they go and the women, they play on these other teams, right? Besides the school teams. And they're like using those to poach people. And sometimes even while they're still with another team, they've had reports of like, we know that before we even ended the season that they'd already like, so there's that.
Same with high school basketball.
Yeah. It's on steroids.
Yeah.
So she is a badass and she goes to Tech and they had a 3-game set this weekend. And in those 3 games, she was plunked 5 times.
Jesus.
Now she's
As you told me about
freaking-
this,
she
I
rakes.
saw Also, like the first at bat, like right away.
Right away.
Sending a message.
Just no bones about it. She walked off the first game with a 2-run bomb, and then they got beat up pretty bad on Saturday. And then in the rubber match, she had a 2-run go-ahead home run after getting hit twice in that game. Jason Williams, I believe, was thrown out of the first game.
Oh, cool.
And was let back in for the second game. There was an older woman who had thrown something at his other daughter. That fan was ejected and not allowed back in. After the Red Raiders won the series, the Florida Gators team didn't come out for a handshake line.
Oh,
once Mia Williams hit that go-ahead shot, and it was a fairly close game at that point, they ran away with it, beat them up bad. And then they didn't come out. And then you have the Tech team out there. If you do guns up from far enough away, it really does look like double bird. And so they're all out there, and the Florida fans are going nuts, yelling back at them. It's great. Just a great college sporting event. It's a lot of fun all the way around.
I watched the Wings at Liberty, wall to wall.
Did you really?
And if you
watched an entire WNBA game?
Yeah, then I went back and watched the previous 2 that I had recorded. I'm in.
Okay. There's this, I don't know what this is, but
I'm in.
I want to start watching it. I would think it's good.
I think if you're coming from the NBA and you're going to watch the WNBA, the Wings are actually a good team to start with because they have Paige, who can get a bucket whenever. She's awesome.
And they also NBA style player.
And
that she can just score.
And the way that they play is very NBA-like. They're second in offensive efficiency, and they just drive and kick and shoot threes. It's the exact same product you're watching in the NBA. So, yeah.
Stylistically.
I like it.
Where do you see one of these games?
Well, Saturday's game was on NBC. So they had Noah Eagle, the vampire, do that
he's not
game.
lying.
No, and then Friday night's game was on Ion. I can't tell you what channel, I just know it's Ion TV.
It's next to Kick.
Sure.
Ion.
But no, they're cool.
It's on Tubi.
Asian
and
yeah, I don't know.
Italion. What is Michael Hyundai Ion?
Italion.
AZ arrived on Saturday. I think she had like an 18-point third quarter. She hit 4 threes in a row. It was awesome. Arike's awesome, but she's probably going to be gone. There's only one ball.
Right, they got to trade her for another number 1 pick in next week's draft.
Sure. I should have pulled this audio. I probably will for tomorrow. They have a player whose last name I think is Kuier, and I swear to you, Noah Eagle had to say queer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All game. And he was really emphasizing the queer with the bucket. It's queer.
Chloe.
Double team in the corner. They're smearing.
Yeah.
Chloe identifies as queer. Is it okay for someone to be named queer?
Yeah, if that's her name. Yeah, sure.
You can't.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
It's her name.
It's just tricky, right?
I have something
it's
to
just
follow
tricky.
up on in closing remarks.
Yeah, sure.
Happily.
What are you furiously writing down?
It's tricky, obviously, just given the stereotypes, right? Like that's why it was tough when there was that, if there's an NFL player named like James beats the shit out of his wifington, like it becomes hard. I don't know. It's a little too on the nose.
German?
Yeah, it is. Polish.
Liberty had a big off of the bench. She's the Asian Boban.
Mm-hmm.
Her name's like Zhan Zhu or something. She hit a couple threes. I mean, she looks like Boban, but she's so very Asian. It's awesome.
Okay.
You need to look her up.
Yeah,
I'm having a good time with the W.
Texas Tech, speaking of, they have a woman that is giant on their basketball team. Giant. 7'1", Stephanie Okachukwu.
It's not the big girl from Iowa State.
No, but this girl she's so big. She's so big. And no, to one of my friends who sent us this story, she's not going to go by Greg Hoden. That's a terrible.
Oh, come on.
That's awful.
That's good.
This somehow made it onto TV. This is from Texas Arizona State. This is another softball game, okay? There's no visual here that would explain this. This is just a regular at bat. I saw this on social media, and like Blake, I'm like, this has got to be fake. So I did the legwork. I went and found this. Swear to God, on ESPN's website, this is still there. Hot Mike?
Was in Seattle when they started this crazy run in 2022 to the regionals in Washington. Texted him that this week with some words of love for Mike White. He responded. Normal. They have a wonderful relationship, those two. And she said when you come to Austin, they tell you
Lick
you're
my
going to be
ball
excellent.
sack.
You're going to compete for national championships as an assistant, and then they're going to send you off. And that's exactly what happened.
It's almost so well timed, like a can
Where's
I
the
stick
mic?
my tongue down your throat?
The mic is in the still 0-2
dugout or something.
No, you set up these crowd mics around the pavilion. They're easy to spot.
That's what I was. My buddies were asking me about it this morning, and I'm like, I'll ask Blake, but I swear, when they go out to a reporter wherever, they have stuff set up sometimes, and I bet if you're looking,
those are the camera mics, but yeah,
Okay.
but in the along the pavilion to get good
The
crowd,
nat
you gotta-
sound?
yeah. I mean, I can't tell you how many high school kids have walked past a mic at my game and done the exact same thing.
was the guy wearing an IFB? How did he time? He almost perfectly timed up.
They have a wonderful relationship, those two. And she said when you come to Austin, they tell you
Lick
you're
my
going to be
ball
excellent.
sack.
They tell you.
They do tell you that. As soon as you enter Travis County.
Yeah, someone who lives in Austin. Yep, that's exactly right.
That's great.
He's all raspy.
I have more. I have more softball for you in the news, but right now I'm going to give you a little bit of preview of something I did on my road trip down and back to the beach this weekend, and that's getting to know Caleb Downs.
Oh,
our new Dallas Cowboy first-round pick. He's got a podcast, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Now, will you give him a pass if he's got the built-in, his brother is an NFL player, they do a brother podcast?
Hey, it's like the Kelseys.
The
Cool.
Kelseys, there's a million of
St.
these
Browns.
now. The St. Browns do one.
Do they really?
Yeah, oh yeah. That one's very popular. I think there have to be others. So do you get any kind of pass for that?
I think it's lame.
Well,
oh, cool. You got a brother? Do a podcast.
he did ask him. Dan listened to a couple of them too. I listened to a too many of them because I feel like this guy's going to be around. I want to fall in love with him. I want to get to know how he is. His brother, who's been in the league a couple years now, is way, way more chill. But Caleb, I think, is the one who has like a more commanding presence. He ends up doing most of the talking. But in this first one,
How good is his brother?
Is it Josh Downs, the Colts receiver?
yeah, he's like a 4th-round pick who's like okay.
Okay.
He's not a fantasy guy, Dan.
24 in 24. Damn, he had 803 yards and 72 catches last year, 660. You know, he's a third guy.
Okay.
So he asked his brother. This is why they want to.
What made you want to do this, and what are you excited to talk about on here?
For me, I would say just an opportunity for kids to watch at home. I feel like when I was in high school.
That's Caleb.
Right.
So, yeah, again, Josh Downs' delivery is a lot more, hey, maybe we just stay here all day and rip this ball.
What made you want to do this, and what are you excited to talk about on here?
For me, I would say just an opportunity for kids to watch at home. I feel like when I was in high school, watching like The Pivot, watching like I Am Athlete, those are such cool shows because you got to watch people outside off the field. And I feel like now you get to watch a college player, which is cool, and you get to watch a pro player. And that'll be able to touch many different types of media, many different types of kids. And I just hope that they learn something from it and take anything from it and implement it into their daily lives.
Okay, so I know that sounds corny, but when I asked myself the question, like, why would you even do this? Why are you doing this? And now that I've listened to a couple of them, that is kind of what they actually do. They talk about what you do as an athlete. Like, okay, so we go to breakfast at this time, we go to lift at this time. The one they just did, Caleb Downs was complaining like a normal person about having to move out of his apartment in Columbus for 15 minutes. And I'm thinking, oh, that's weird. I would think somebody kind of has that fully handled.
Hey, you're
And
breaking the lease.
Yeah, his brothers, that came up. His brother's telling him about like, oh, on Tuesdays and Thursdays I do this, but on this day I go in. It's kind of interesting, but this dude has been so famous from the time he was like 8th grade as a football player that he's watched these. There's a billion of these YouTube shows now, and ESPN and who Victory Plus has them, where they just document what it's like to be, a big time high school athlete now. These Elite 11 shows and stuff like that. So it's almost like it's just the next thing for a dude like this. He is a walking billboard. He's a walking face of the franchise.
Which, speaking of those shows, did you see what's coming back this season?
What?
4th and Long.
Really?
The show hosted by Michael Irvin.
Is he going to host again?
Yeah, he said he was.
Wow.
Is it for a Cowboy training camp?
The news is just coming down. I don't know if it's for a spot, but
wow,
I'm interested.
Absolutely. It's odd that it kind of went away, isn't it?
Yeah, because it worked.
But
yeah,
it kind of worked.
It kind of worked.
That's what I mean. And for all these reality shows, yeah.
So they got into his number. We talked about this. He was wearing 18 during rookie minicamp. I was defending it because I actually didn't hate it. But he's now to 13, and this comes up. But
what was his number in college?
2. Great.
Looks really, really, really cool.
So who has 2 now?
Is it Kobe Durant?
I don't know.
Oh, wait. It's someone they signed, right before. Yeah. So it wasn't even somebody on the team last year. That's where the controversy is, I think.
And this clip starts with, I just have like a Josh Downs drop page now because this is mostly his contribution to the show.
Yeah, facts. All right, let's talk about that number, man.
I mean, that really is it. It's just over and over and over.
Facts. Nah, facts. Man, no cap.
You'll mix that in there too.
No cap.
Dang.
Yeah, but most of his contribution.
Yeah,
facts.
All right, let's talk about that number, man. 13, Odell Beckham Jr. Is that why you picked the number or what?
Okay, the funny thing is, the first person I really seen rock 13 was, it was Odell, but like defensive wise, it was Malachi Moore. Shout out to Malachi when he was at Bama his freshman year.
Jets.
Watching that when I was like a freshman in high school, I was like, oh, that's tough. 13, that's smooth. And then
13 not bad. 13 not bad. 18 though.
Nah, it's smooth. Like you can make 13 look like you can make it shaking 13. So I was like, yeah, I ain't really mess with 18.
All right, we're gonna keep going here. I think it's fascinating just to hear these guys talk about it. If you want to know what terminology I will be using now until forever, these dudes say "make it shake," and I fucking love it.
You will make it shake in 13.
They'll be talking about some dude on another team, and they're like, "Oh, in the slot, he make it shake." Like, and I'm like, "Oh God, I love that." So they're just debating 18 now. Keep in mind here, Josh Downs plays for the Colts.
18 was not it. I ain't gonna lie. 18. I had our equipment manager here was like, bro, tell your brother do not wear number 18. He was like, I don't care what he does. He was like, wear 29, wear what other, because he asked me what numbers were your options. He was like, wear 29, wear any other. He's like, do not wear 18. He was like, when I see 18, I think of like Peyton Manning. He was like, so like, I can't even like, he's like, I can't see a DB in that number. He was like, don't wear 18. And I was like, I had a couple of my teammates say don't wear 18 though. And I was like, dang, I'm like.
It was so controversial because there was definitely some people that was like, oh, that's a great number, da-da-da. I was like, no, it's not. I don't know. I was like, I'm not wearing that.
13 way better, I ain't gonna lie.
I was like, I'll wear it for rookie camp.
Yeah, but.
13 cool with me.
13 smooth, I ain't gonna lie. All right.
I ain't gonna lie.
What did D-backs used to be?
20s.
Did you guys be in the 20s?
20s, 30s, 40s. You would typically go 20s corner, and then maybe your safeties a lot of times would be 40s and 30s. Some 20s, but.
Does establish the run guy kind of like old position groups having the same numbers?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Last year, Dante Fowler, an edge rusher, were 13.
I think it looks awesome. I think 41 on Ezeraku. I love all of it.
Well, 40 fits.
Now, they haven't broken it for offensive linemen, and I still like that.
You want a 74 quarterback?
No, I don't.
No, but that breaks the offensive line rule. That's what I'm saying. They still have the...
Oh, there's a rule for that still? Okay.
Loosely, right? Because you have to have numbers for linemen because they're the only ones who end up getting counted, so you end up running out of numbers, so you can't really take those if you're not a lineman. Okay, so they get into Cowboys history here, and I personally thought this was fascinating. So let's just go. This is from draft night. This is Josh Downs' prediction for where his brother would go. And again, remember, Caleb Downs started as a freshman at Alabama and then transferred to Ohio State when Nick Saban left. And then, now he's a Cowboy.
I'm feeling America's team. It's a big one.
This is
It's only fitting, he went from Bama to Ohio State to Dallas Cowboys. 3 most famous teams, man. You got to do it. Prediction secured.
How many different takes that you had?
Prediction secured.
That's the first thing I like, is just calling out your brother for you predicted like every team.
But nah, it's crazy though, because you go Bama, O State, Cowboys. I told Caleb he got the spotlight from heaven, and it's a real thing because who do you know that? I mean, there's probably other people that play for the most popular teams, but just in the matter,
Probably not all 3 though.
I looked it up. There's not. Right? I mean, obviously we're in a new era of being able to change college schools, but it's just it is a pretty big resume.
I mean, how does that feel being on the Dallas
I didn't know
Cowboys?
what you meant either when you sent that to me.
Nah, because the Cowboys is OD.
You ready for this term?
OD?
Yeah.
What's OD?
Let's go with overdoing it, extra. Your daughters are definitely going to know this one.
OD,
And it's going to come up
overdose.
a lot. Overdose, but you wouldn't just say oh man, the Cowboys are OD with it. That just means they're a team you hear a lot about. We're going to learn
because the Cowboys is OD OD with it. I
didn't know all the. I mean, I knew about them and everything, but when I got here, they was most revenue of any professional team in the world. I'm like, oh shoot,
yeah,
this is not.
In the world is crazy. I didn't know that.
A regular team, 13 billion in the world.
It ain't no, bro. They play national TV every week. The Cowboys are on national TV.
We have OD primetime games so
every week.
Oh, bet, let's do it
every week, bro. It's
we
tough.
have I think we have 5 or 6 primetime games. I'm like, oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And I was with Carnell when we got the schedule, and Carnell was like, we play at noon every week.
Yeah, they do play at noon because he's Central Time. Yeah, Central Time, so he definitely plays at noon.
It is funny to imagine what these guys do when they get the schedule, and one of them plays in Indy, and he's like, yeah, it's a little different. You're in Dallas.
6.
You're
They have
right.
6 nighttime games.
OD
OD
primetime games, dude.
They actually have. I was surprised this year. They do have 3 noon games. Because usually, isn't that 1 a year? Oh, 4. They have 4 noon games on the schedule.
A lot of primetime though, man. OD.
They'll make it shake.
They'll make it shake 100%. And then I thought they did a weird deal here. This maybe was a little bit of a hat tip to Blake, who's a big fan of the Cowboys radio network. They invited a guest in for this answer about his arrival in Dallas.
Caleb, you were telling me you got to Dallas. How again?
So I flew actually on Jerry Jones' plane, which was actually pretty cool.
Wow.
That's actually tough to fly on the owner's plane. And they picked us up on the Dallas Cowboy bus.
Oh, okay.
So you can see the people when they see it around the city, they're looking like,
who is that?
Oh, we were at the airport and there was people outside. When I got off the bus, they was like, yeah, they was like, oh, that's it. So
tough.
I feel like that was pretty cool. Yeah, that was definitely tough.
Just a kid, He's like, everyone's staring at me on the bus. It's also funny that day one, they're like, we make the most money of any sports organization ever. Right?
Get on this bus.
But here's the thing. As he would come to learn, by the way, I was personally shocked at how good that fake Brad Sham turned out on AI there.
Okay, I didn't know what you were doing there.
I didn't.
Brad Sham was there and asked a question? Okay.
Oh. Well, you just know how, when we're listening to the Sham radio call, he'll be in the middle of talking.
You just
and
did
Coach Schottenheimer, what'd you have to say about that 3rd and 2
You did
play
a very
call?
meta work in.
I'm doing my own.
6-month callback.
You're doing your own show.
Wow.
Caleb, you were telling me you got to Dallas. How again?
So I flew actually on Jerry Jones' plane.
That's good.
Pretty cool.
That's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes,
thank
as I
you.
just said.
3rd and 7.
Yeah. But this last one here is...
What am I he doesn't reset down in distance. Go ahead.
Yeah, come on. Don't be nuts. They do make the most amount of money,
All
but
the news about your football team ain't been good news.
this is the part where we find out what does Caleb Downs know about the Cowboys' history and how long it's been and, the drought.
I didn't know. It was just a couple of weeks ago I was talking to somebody and they was talking about how long it had been since we'd won here. I didn't know it had been that long.
A home game?
Again, his brother just baked, barely paying attention. What, like a home game? Now, we're going to play a game called Does Caleb Downs Know What the Different Components of the National Football League are? We have divisions, we have conferences, right? We know that a lot of times these guys don't know their opponents in the division or rivals, etc. We know what he's trying to say, which is that they have not been to the NFC Championship game since the 95-96 season. That's the drought. But he's having a hard time saying it, and his brother is not helping.
I didn't know it had been that long.
A home game?
Like, not a home game. Just like at the top of the playoffs, I would say.
Oh.
Like one of, not division.
Dude,
but
this is so Meet the Parents' Prayer. At the top of the division where we say top of the playoffs, like, day by day.
Not a home game. Just like at the top of the playoffs, I would say.
Oh.
Like one of, not division, but like NFC, AFC, whatever type deal.
No, I feel that.
Whatever the C stands for.
Yeah,
type deal.
I don't know much. I mean, I know something about the Cowboys, but I don't know when the last time they won the NFC.
I mean, I was born after all their Super Bowls and everything. So I really haven't experienced any of that. So I guess we gotta go make something happen.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. How long?
Facts.
Do you think he has hot takes on Danny White needs to be in the Ring of Honor?
Yeah, I don't. He didn't know Darren Woodson. He is like a crazy, well thought out, not progressive, but thoughtful. Like he seems like he thinks about everything he says, but he also is trying to find a way to say, I don't really know what they call the parts of the NFL.
Yeah, whatever the AFC and the NFC are,
I would say.
The top of that. Yeah, that was we did that at his opening press conference where the media is excited to write a big story about how he followed Darren Woodson his whole life and modeled his game after him. And he had never heard of Darren Woodson.
Right.
Doesn't know who he is.
The Arvell Reese.
And it's interesting. So it's 31 years since the Cowboys. Is that right? Correct math?
Yeah.
Since the Cowboys were in the Super Bowl?
Yeah. It will be.
This year we'll make it 31 years. Okay,
Depends on
so
how you look at it, right?
we're creeping up to the area where they're not going to have one player on their team that was born.
Yeah, that's crazy.
When the Cowboys were last.
Yeah, the guy had no idea. He had no idea any of these things, and that's a good thing, I think. Right?
Just because he's so football centric.
Yeah, and just that you're not coming into a team worried about. I almost hate when I hear, like, I was a big Cowboy fan, because then, like, Micah, it's like how heavy it is and you feel
the baggage.
Yeah.
Stakes.
This guy's like, I don't know.
Right.
Kind of
yeah.
showed up.
Right. You join a team that has been bounced out of the playoffs a couple years in a row, and then that's the whole thing is we have to act like this is a whole new team.
Yeah. You really do have to.
That's why every year they kind of do. Yeah, but Dak was on.
They're going
team.
through the schedule, and he's like, "All right, y'all play on Thanksgiving." He's like, "Cowboys and Lions always," and Caleb's like, "We play the Lions on Thanksgiving." Like he just has no idea that the Lions,
the Cowboys
play,
and Lions always play separately.
No, this is exciting to him every week. A new thing.
It's like a puppy.
Yeah,
every day's new.
Are they doing
each time his brother? Would
did they do a Thanksgiving Eve last year? Because they're doing a Thanksgiving Eve this year.
No, they did not
Wednesday.
do. They did not.
No.
That's what they've added. Because they did the Black Friday game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
okay,
are
so
not. That was a college night.
Yeah.
College games would normally be that night. I think that's it for sports. I think that's all I got for you.
All right. That means we now will do the news, and it is going to be brought to us by...
There's testosterone high today. Testosterone, whatever the it is. Testosterone.
It's testosterone.
Take care of yourself, bros. A lot of dudes don't. They'll just shove it down and say, I feel fine. That's not what Game Day's about. They're about helping you be your best you, live your best life. GameDay.dumbzone.com. Go in there and get your levels checked. If you're in need of a T-boost, they can help you with that. But I might like to direct you to those peptides. If you're looking for maybe a little couple-month boost, you're looking to, I don't know, get back in the gym. Hey, you looking to get back at it? You like that guy? You getting back at it?
Sure.
Hey, you getting back at it? I don't know. I've been a little. Lay off me. GameDay.dumbzone.com. Get back at it. Get 10% off for life. Any products at Game Day when you mention the Dumb Zone.
I'd like to highlight 2 locations today, Northeast Frisco or McKinney. That's on Coit, just south of 380 across from Rock Hill High School. And the OG, our guys, the Grapevine location on the southeast side of 26 and Kimball, a half-mile east of Grapevine High School.
Don't walk around all tired.
No, you don't have to. You might, they say after the age of 30, the testosterone level will decrease by 1 to 2% per year. Doesn't have to be like that. GameDay.dumbzone.com. Brings us this.
Jake with the Dumb Zone.
The poster boy for Game Day Men's Health. That's you.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Big old wiener.
Oh dear.
But they'll help you with that too.
Oh, I'm trying to.
They really will.
Back over here to my piece. Oh, Waymo has paused operations in all of Texas. That was due to the severe weather concerns over the weekend. That came in conjunction with big weather in Atlanta the week prior, and the cars were driving into the floods.
Did you? I sent Clayton a news story to cut off for that. Did you do that too?
No.
Oh, okay. I got a cool Atlanta news story.
Okay.
Want to see it?
Sure.
Take it away, Clayton. Foodie CK.
It's almost every little cul-de-sac around our area, so I think it's a real problem.
Waymo after Waymo after Waymo enter this dead-end street, usually early in the morning.
I think yesterday morning we had 50 cars that came through between 6 and 7.
Neighbors on Battleview Drive started seeing the autonomous driverless cars 2 months ago, but the groupings and large number of Waymos.
They're just showing Waymos riding around the cul-de-sac.
Idiots.
They even shared video
It's like Truman
with us
Show.
when neighbors used this little guy. They put him right out here in the
They put
street
like a
to
cone.
That's not going to help.
There's a little turtle boy.
Oh, see? That's your fault.
It's gonna. Oh my god.
Figure out how to turn around.
The Waymos
This
are
didn't-
empty and not
Can you
picking
pause it or
anyone
back it up a
up.
little?
so
Anyway,
good.
yeah, they
Not only
put
calling it
like a
excessive,
Turtle with a hat on. That's popular in my neighborhood too.
yeah,
Looks
the
like a little
slow
boy.
the
Yeah,
slow
yeah.
thing, and then so now all the Waymos are backed up. They don't know how to turn around. And my thing is, well, let's watch the whole thing and determine whether these people are overly
At
worried or not.
1.8 Waymos that were stuck trying to figure out how to turn around.
The Waymos are empty and not picking anyone up. And parents are worried, not only calling it excessive, but dangerous.
We're families, we have small kids, we have animals and pets, we've got kids getting on the bus in the mornings, and it just doesn't feel safe to have that traffic.
Neighbors reached out to Waymo and have not got a response. They've also contacted their council member, representatives, and GDOT and don't know what to do.
We would just like to see them stay on main traffic roads. I don't think there's any reason to be on small residential cul-de-sacs if they're not picking up somebody.
Steve Gelbach, Channel 2 Action News.
So, yeah, what were you saying? It's a street.
Yeah, it's the same thing as like people getting annoyed when someone parks in front of their house. It's a public road.
I got one of those wives.
Yep.
Well,
But again, she's complaining that the 8 Waymos were stuck because you put that thing there. You intentionally did that for the Waymo.
Yeah, to keep them out.
To keep them out. But then now that they're backed up, that could be a problem. It was actually, in my estimation, never really a problem.
Right.
Until they got involved and started trying to make them leave because it kind of annoys me. Like you said, the Karen that doesn't want their a car parked in front of my house. Well, that's just the way it is. You live on a street, and the way society and technology is, the Waymos are going to have to. That's what I think.
They'll figure it out.
Well, that's what I think, and I live on a cul-de-sac. So call me when 8 Waymos go through there every morning and see if I'm.
The real question is
the
how
same.
fast are they going through there?
They drive so safe though.
They're
Austin
cautious.
is full of these things, and they're Have y'all ever ridden in one?
Yep.
They have.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard. And it's funny. The first time I rode in a Waymo, it was like driving with the least aggressive driver ever. And it was frustrating. It was like, just make the left turn. Just go. You're holding up everything. And then I took another one a month later, and it was like they'd worked all the bugs out. And our experience has been pretty good.
There's a camera in there, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there is.
When is that HBO series coming?
Dude.
Waymo Confessionals.
Yeah.
Got to be at some point.
Why don't we start it?
Dan, I know you're very worried about your Parker County Peach Haul this year.
Peach Haul? Oh, how much peach we're going to pick?
We're in trouble. Have you guys seen this news?
No.
Mm-mm. Yeah, they're expecting Texas fruit growers like 10% of a normal crop because we had late freeze and way too hot of a summer and too hot of a winter, frankly.
So what year does that not apply? Like, I feel like there's always a free, like, your flower or there's like 2 early sunny days and your perennials. Is that what you call them?
Nailed it.
Your tulips or something. They'll come up. They'll start to grow, and then there'll be another freeze. And then it's like, oh, okay. Well, that killed all that. Like every year.
Right. That's a good question.
I'm questioning these farmers, these peach farmers.
Did you ever watch when fake Tony Soprano did Greta Thunberg, like addressing her? And he's like, climate change? Fucking always changing. It's raining yesterday. It's clouds tomorrow.
We actually went to the grocery store, and my daughter bought a peach yesterday, and it said Texas peaches.
Yeah, it's a thing.
And it was really tiny.
It's a thing.
Are they exceptionally tiny usually, or is this because of the...
That I don't know. They're not usually tiny. No,
it was
this
a tiny
is a thing.
peach.
And when you're driving like on 35, you see like peach ice cream everywhere. Like,
Yeah,
it's a big thing.
You drive out east.
Yeah.
There's too much peach.
Over-peached?
You're OD'd on peach.
OD peach. Peach mogged.
I do
I
not
never
want to
really
make...
understood the peach sex thing. Is it like, the
emoji?
Like as a symbol?
Well, like the presidents put out that song, right? You guys remember the presidents of the United States?
Yeah. Chloe saw them live.
Millions of peaches. That song clearly has some sort of a like sexual.
There's a subtext.
Right.
I could eat a peach.
Right. That whole thing.
There's a Steve
Face
Miller
Off.
song where they say, I really love your peaches, want to shake your tree.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
And then now peach just means, I think, cute ass.
Yeah, yeah. Now in the emoji world, in the Von Miller world.
Facts.
Facts.
Chloe,
Facts,
you want to
fam.
help? You want to weigh in on any of that? Or?
No, you nailed it.
Nailed it. Okay.
Yeah.
We've got a Dumb Zone Parent of the Day.
Thank you.
Mom was arrested. Oh, you know what? Boy, there's no way your kid's still in the babysitting game. They're like real people now. Damn.
What? While she's in town for 2 weeks, maybe, but she's the one that doesn't like babysitting.
The bar's low. I don't know. Just a warm body to be there to make sure they don't die. Anyways, this mom in El Paso, 45 years old, is facing charges. She falsified documents to visit her son in jail.
Why is that bad?
What do you mean? Why is that bad? Like, probably she lied about having a criminal record.
Oh, she said she didn't have a criminal record?
They just say she lied about that you're being charged with like tampering with evidence, but that she falsified documents to get in to visit her son.
Huh.
Which I find
I'm saying that sounds
a mother's
great.
love.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it also makes me think
Now,
about
she should
what
have
you
gone
would
and
do.
committed a crime to get put in prison. So that she...
Really take care of him.
What's her name?
Nancy Alvarez. There's not no chance, but low chance.
What, there'd be a... Oh.
That you'll be interested.
What's wrong with her?
Like I said, not no chance. 11-year-old boy in Oak Cliff was rescued over the weekend. This was Sunday.
Yeah, she's not going to be on mugshot.
By a
Sorry.
fast rising
Good from far, far from good.
crick.
Say that again?
There's a 11-year-old boy rescued in the Oak Cliff neighborhood Sunday. Boys riding the current downstream behind an apartment, Big Creek.
Oh, just for fun?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Ocean Creek.
You guys ever have to have You guys ever have to have like emergency, like the fire called out or anything? You get yourself into a pickle?
No, how about you?
Not me.
I'm not messing with that.
Many times for my brother. One of them was so we had an above ground pool. We had it like that.
I live in.
Of course you did.
Made it shake.
And at some point, they had made it shake to a point where they built like a deck onto it.
Did you guys swim naked in it?
No.
Oh, Uncle Gary had an above ground pool, and me and my brother and cousin would swim naked in it. I don't know why. We'd swim naked in my cousin's pool too. We just grew up swimming naked, bro.
We do have more on that in viewer mail this week, like generationally. But I think you might not be old enough to have been needing to do that.
No, I didn't need to.
Well, I feel like the adults should have been like, put your clothes back on.
You were swimming naked in your Uncle Gary's neighbor's pool?
Yeah.
Where was Uncle Gary's neighbor?
I don't think you can swim naked in someone else's pool.
Well, we were just kids.
How old?
Well, no, that makes it way worse.
I know.
Or like 10
I'm
or
looking out
something.
for you.
10, 11, 12.
I don't think what you think was going on.
I don't
was
like
what
that.
Was going
It
on.
seems bad.
Oh, really? Like,
I don't know.
They were encouraging me, hey.
They didn't tell you, hey, get dressed.
That's where you can get undressed, right there.
There's a coat
Where
rack.
the light's right there. Face
Some
the other
oil.
way.
That Uncle Gary was a character.
But they built a deck onto the
funny.
above ground pool, and my brother got stuck under there. They had to like saw the whole thing up, like cut the wood up.
They
like,
built it over him? Like,
No.
he was just napping in there?
No,
That kid in Everman?
he was in there, dude.
The baby Jessica of above ground
You could just hear him. He's like weaseled his way all
Wait,
the
how
way.
old?
Like probably my stepdad was there, so he was probably 6. It's a big deal.
Did they have to come out for Kemp v. Carr?
No, you know what? They did come out for that. Clayton heard me talk about that on IJB recently. That was another one. And this is I didn't get hit, so I'm not going to say it's stolen valor, but like we would say my brother got hit by a car, but he kind of hit a car. He met a car at a 45-degree angle coming down a driveway and smashed into the front passenger side wheel, like panel.
Like on a bike or something?
Yeah, on a bike.
You mean 90-degree angle?
So 45, yeah, yeah, exactly. Where it meets at the 90. And yeah, his kneecap was like off.
Can you imagine the career he would have had he not done that?
But anyways, this 11-year-old boy was rescued. There's some good news for you. Also good news. Blake, what do you know about Hallsville?
That sounds familiar.
They are the Bobcats. Hallsville appears to be rural. What are we talking, like Harrison County? White settlement?
Oh, really?
No, excuse me. Hallsville is almost all the way. It's East Texas. Let's just put it like that. So Hallsville is playing against White Settlement Brewer in softball last week.
Forward Brewer.
It says White Settlement Brewer.
Yeah.
But
I bet you the little article does.
They're probably just trying to force the term white settlement in there wherever they can. But so this is rivalry season, and the announcers are on the call, and one of them says this.
Only problem, young lady on deck, you hadn't been able to get out either.
You think this is going to be, by the first 4 or 5 seconds, they're a sensitive, inclusive comment?
She ain't been out either.
Only problem, young lady on deck, you hadn't been able to get out either.
Well, she's done walked and did the money sign every time she goes down. I want to get her out.
1-0 pitch, 0-1 pitch, swung and a miss, 0-2.
It's kind of like I wouldn't be mad if she got one in the ear hole. I'm not supposed to say that, am I?
Hey, I like a little competitive spirit.
I mean, she's got a little cocky about her up there on the mountain at the plate.
It's a high school sport. That
It
is
is.
finest. The 0-2 pitch fouled off the net. Back in
A
the
little
play.
little old short net.
Gosh.
I'm gonna get in trouble for that.
No, you're not.
Nah.
No, you're not.
Nah.
All 3 other people listen to us. Ain't nobody going to say nothing.
That's not the way it works anymore, unfortunately. The Star Telegram cut that clip out. I tried to find an even longer one, but it's longer than the first clip I saw, which they included this thing at the beginning, which I do kind of feel like gives the guy vindication. He's like, this chick is awesome. She's so good. I wish we could just like earhole her here and not have to pitch to her. I don't feel like there's anything too malicious in there. But
Just what Florida did to Miss Williams.
It's high school, though.
It is high school.
And you're like, oh, you just ear hole them.
You know, I've had experience with high school parents.
Scummy. That
can get loud and over something that doesn't mean anything and the kids don't care about. And that's what this is, probably.
Yeah.
And it's very likely a parent, not even a parent of one of the kids.
Well,
that often does happen.
The good news is it provided us with a phenomenal apology bingo.
Excellent.
This was posted to the Bobcat Radio Facebook page. We have spoken at length with the commentator involved, who is deeply devastated and filled with regret over his words.
He sounded there like he probably would be if anybody did comment on it.
Ramifications, it seemed like.
He wants to make it unequivocally. You guys are equivocating, and I'm doing it
I've equivocally apologized.
That he meant absolutely no malice or harm to the player, her family, or anyone on or off the field. It was a completely thoughtless lapse in judgment, a poor choice of words in the heat of the moment, but it does not reflect his actual heart or intent. In reality, he is incredibly impressed by her as a player, loves the confidence she plays with, and highly respects her competitive spirit. Anyone who knows him knows he would never truly wish injury upon anyone.
Yeah.
He's sorry for how his words came out. And this is all probably true, by the way. The guy was just dicking around. Said something kind of, I guess a little off color.
I hope they fired him and he never works again in any industry.
Are we playing high school broadcast audio? 'Cause I have one from baseball.
Oh.
Okay.
This is from the Woodlands and Waxahachie series that make waves. I don't know if this guy will be putting on his headset again.
Just no class. They're throwing water into our stands. All over trying to hit my equipment. Just what a bunch of assholes. Sorry. I'll be more than glad to give Rockwall everything they need. Thank you very much. Sorry. There's times where I try to keep it tan, but stuff like that I just don't. It's unacceptable. No class whatsoever. Win with dignity. Win like you've done it before, and obviously they haven't.
I love how he tried to keep broadcast bravado during that.
Nothing better though.
Sorry, I try to keep it a 10.
But sometimes these motherfuckers are simply forcing me to go a little bit beyond the pale.
On my soundboard.
Again, a 4-2 loss here.
Guys, could not find the full because he took it down.
Yeah.
Love the whole.
Yeah.
They're not winning the right way.
Win with dignity.
Dignity.
And then you'd take it.
I mean, you can tell they haven't won before.
You just take it.
I love it. What is he going to? He's going to write up Rockwall like a scouting report. I'm going to give Rockwall everything I have.
I'm going to give... Oh, I was confused by that at first, too. Like, oh, boy. Ooh.
Hey, 3-hole hitter, throw him a curveball.
Blake, by the sound
All right,
of that...
next gen. What do you got cooked up over there?
Do you know the exact layout of that press box he's in?
No, I have an idea. Apparently, it was the students celebrating, throwing water in the air, and it went in the press box.
Sports rule.
That's not the way we used to do it.
It's not.
I love it.
Just relax.
And I'm going to close with this one. It's the video I just put in there, Clayton, and I don't want to wait another day. I should have played this for you guys last week. It's been on the local news now. You need to find this video if you haven't seen it. It is a video posted by the Burleson Public Library.
Burleson Library has everything you need for your hot girl summer.
Well, pause
it. Yeah, no, I don't go yet. Yeah. So we've got the most central casting librarian of all time. Like she's got
love it.
The perm.
She's old.
She's got like a huge t-shirt on, mom jeans, like
Brenda.
Like just negative sex appeal. Like actually on the other side of sexuality.
Her voice
Done.
sounds like the hydrocodone just kicked in or
Yeah.
something. Like
She's very lazy delivery.
She's on the steps of the library.
She's out front.
Sounds like
kind
smoking.
of like a pinup girl. Benbrook Library, or excuse me, Burleson Library, and then she kind of goes through the library and does little cheeky, like when there's a guy checking out books, and she'll write up next to them and go, "Big book energy." It's just
that's a thing.
So, yeah.
That's a trend now with like having cute olds do like say Gen Z slang.
And I guess at some point it is probably corny, but at this first one here,
I don't mind
it's
it.
so much funnier. It's Burleson. It's just like everybody's grandparents live there. This lady looks like
Burleson Library has everything you need for your hot girl summer.
She does a hair flip.
Little hair flip.
Oh, gross.
Obsessed.
looking at books.
Main character energy.
That is the biggest shirt I've ever seen.
Gaming.
Yeah, she just had some Halloween books there.
Big book energy.
Is there a little bit of Mac's mom?
Yeah,
kind of
vibage
going
she's
on
a little
here?
boozy.
What is
little,
this for?
It was just promoting.
It's social media promotion.
Reading.
Come to the Burleson Library.
Yeah, come read this
they're
summer.
trying to like capitalize on like Gen Z. Like
Yeah.
I've seen these videos. I've seen them for like museums.
Again, fascism. No one's going to libraries or museums, and we're making 70-year-old women do the marketing because
Yeah,
we're
that's
all
the
going
true
to
story
hell in a
here,
handbasket.
right? They're like, when you're done cleaning the bathroom, why don't you hop out there and make a social media video for us next? While you're,
All of this is such a waste of time, right? Like the Burleson. This isn't making more people go to that library.
Oh, you don't. I
don't know.
I don't know.
On our way back to Austin.
Yeah, no one knows, and
No
that's
one-
the thing. I don't know. Maybe
I think
it
it's
does
a
help
good
the show.
thing- it's a good
I don't
thing
think
for
it
the
does.
city.
It's wasting our time. It's wasting Burleson's time. It's wasting South Lake Police Department's time. They should be doing other shit. South Lake Police should be doing things that, right? The Burleson Library, they got stuff to do. I'll bet there's a lot of stuff to clean up in
hired
that
an
library.
intern, and this is what the
You should
intern
run for
does.
office, Dan. That's it.
Get back to work.
I'm sick of these fat cat
All
librarians.
of this is a waste of time.
Welfare queens working at libraries.
That lady is definitely retired, volunteering her time.
Right.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Video sucks.
You know, it's not a waste of time. Warby Parker.
Hey.
It is
Glasses on me, huh?
wedding season, vacation season, a lot more photos getting taken. And if you wear glasses, you're wearing those glasses in every photo. So why not wear your Warby? Are those your Warby Parkers?
They are. I've got two pair. I've been a Warby Parker customer for a long time.
Me
Since,
too.
Yeah, I used to pay a lot more for glasses.
Right. I wear my contacts today, but I have two Warby Parker. I have prescription sunglass Warby Parkers in the car.
This guy.
Great way to go. Get you a couple.
This guy. And we got a promo code for you. It is
warbyparker.com/dumbzone. You can buy one prescription pair, get 20% off any additional prescription pairs at, remember the website? Anyone?
You were looking over it.
warbyparker.com/dumbzone.
Nah, facts.
20% off additional prescription pairs when you go to warbyparker.com/dumbzone. I will not spell that for you. Let's see. Viewer mail birthdays. Hello, Daniel. Saturday was Chris Allshouse's Jackie Robinson birthday.
Good dude.
We don't know that.
I know that.
He's currently working on proving out a 690 sit-in case to his wife after the incredible own-well savings he received on this year's property taxes.
Hey now.
Meanwhile, he's really looking forward to being one of 69 lucky recipients of the coveted P-Jar at the GSC in a couple weeks. His leaders are Dan's ever-hardening stance on never going back to the Mavericks until Tommy Boy and his evil stepmother are gone, Jake's seemingly every other weekend vacations, and Blake's late 90s sitcom knowledge. More Jimmy Nelson, more Ted Emmerich. Respectful bow from Patrick Payne. Mr. Dan, not a birthday shout-out, but a death day one. For me, today is the day I am getting a vasectomy, and my little guys will no longer see the light of day. I will be listening to the Dumb Zone during surgery. Maybe we can time it up so this is read at the exact moment my balls are getting cut off or whatever they do.
I think I'm headed for that.
Women love it. Saved our marriage.
Moment of silence for my balls.
Ooh.
I thought you were
James Milby Milburn.
I thought you were supposed to do it on like Masters weekend or something, or March Madness.
March Madness.
Mm-hmm.
At least wait for Grand Theft Auto. Or
I do
something.
mine before the Tonys, so I can get all caught up.
Yeah, or the BAFTAs.
The BAFTAs.
And Dear Dan Molestina.
Is Grand Theft Auto about to come out?
In the fall.
Okay. We got to figure out
You'll notice a drop in the shows.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
When social media clips stop or whatever. Okay.
Clayton's late.
Yeah.
No more Burleson Library videos.
I stopped taking in new clients for a few weeks.
Yeah, it's going to be big.
Today is my 42nd birthday. My wife woke me up in that special way.
Congrats.
So for now, I have post-nut clarity. My plan later today is to take my kids to have dinner with my homeless friend, for whom I am his benefactor.
Yeah, it's...
Please add 90s herbal essences commercials to the bad beats list.
Holy.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
My goodness. Just use the product while you're at it, you know?
Yeah.
Let's all have a drink from Jake's piss jar to celebrate.
Boy. I had a great piss jar weekend.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Musculoskeletally yours from Rex.
Musculoskeletally yours?
Yeah.
That's really funny.
My wife got an ad for a child's piss jar.
Okay, that can only be.
Baby's first piss
I
jar.
almost sent you guys a picture because on Friday, last weekend.
Planning on abducting a child?
Right.
You're going to need this.
You have no time to stop. There are cameras everywhere. Have them piss in this. No, my wife drove me to the beach on Friday. Like, I had driven back from Louisiana the weekend before, and she didn't really have to work, so I was like, man, that'd be pretty sweet if I didn't have to drive. And she's like, I'll drive. So I just sat in the back seat.
Oh, back seat.
Wow. I almost sent Clayton a picture. Yeah.
Drive me.
Yeah, I just sat in the back. I'm like, look, we're basically the same distance from each
Why
other.
wouldn't you sit in the front?
There's more room. It feels like you're less forced to talk.
Right.
You got captain's chairs in that?
Yeah.
Backseat? Yeah.
The Ford Explorer, yeah.
Really
So,
man spread.
Get a little work done.
and then also just occasionally she would be up there and she would hear me peeing. 'Cause I'm already in the back, you know? It was great.
Should put up the divider.
The dividers.
Yeah,
I should,
the
yeah.
low.
Community Mechanical presents
Hold my calls.
On This Day in History.
Community Mechanical, we can focus on them for a moment because they are the DZGSE title sponsor. They are bringing air conditioning to the generic summer event. They could bring air conditioning to you. And you know what I'd say, Jake? It's a perfect time of year to kind of get that air conditioner looked at.
Yeah.
As the searing heat is about to come upon us. I'm about to come upon us. And we would like to put your attention towards Community Mechanical because you could at least sign up for that preventive maintenance. Get them out there, give your whole system a nice little tune-up, make sure you're ready for the summer.
That's what they did for me the other day. CommunityDFW.com, 469-667-7290. I did the deal you do at the dentist where I replaced all the air filters before they got there, like a week before. It was
Why'd
like,
you
I
do
just
that?
happened to, I don't know, my teeth are always this
So they're
clean.
all impressed?
Yeah, and they were like, why did you do this? First of all, it's not even the right size. Second of all, you don't need one in this part. Like, that's, why do you have one there? I'm like, somebody else must have left it. I'm a man.
It's the other company.
I promise. CommunityDFW.com.
So today is Tuesday, May 26th. On this day in 1908, it's the first ever family road trip across the United States. Jacob Murdoch, his wife and kids, went from Los Angeles to New York City. 1908.
So they're driving 20 miles an hour?
How long did that take them?
And do you think there's a good interstate highway system back then?
No, I don't.
Do you think perhaps, because I read about this morning, maybe in the early, like the first 1,000 miles of that trip, did we have to be pulled out of quicksand?
Oh, damn.
Quicksand?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. You think she was taking that
Quicksand used to be a big thing. Anyway, it took them 32 days, 5 hours, and 25 minutes.
Jacob, I told y'all not to go that way.
With Matt Grimm driving.
Quicksand now.
Half that time.
Do you think he hit her with ass, grass, or gas?
1977 on this day, someone named George Willig scaled the outside of the South Tower of the World Trade Center. He was arrested at the top. And he ended up being fined 1 cent for every story he climbed. 110 stories. So really, they were like, whatever.
And it was the worst thing that ever happened there.
To the towers.
On this day in 1993 is the day that Carlos Martinez of the Cleveland Indians hit a long fly ball to about the warning track, where Jose Canseco camped under it. Missed the catch. It hit his head and bounced over the fence.
Okay.
I don't think he was camped.
That's who I was looking for earlier when I was describing the Johnny fight.
Canseco?
Yeah. It had that feel to it.
He wasn't camped. He was kind of drifting back.
Yeah, he was playing back.
Yeah, drifted back. Anyway, it bounced on his head and over the fence. Home run.
I'd kill for his bat right now, though.
KT had a funny tweet. I hate to ask, but can that racist Ranger statue hit?
He's got enough wood for it.
It's not a penis.
It looks like an erection.
Again, it's not a penis.
It really does.
And on this day in 2020, Minneapolis police issued a statement saying George Floyd died after a medical incident. And then somebody put a video, and they were like, and then lots of stuff happened.
Did you see someone repost a video and say, look at the gas prices back then? It was $1.75.
Was it really?
What the picture said.
Wow. So it's May 26th, this day in Dumb Zone history.
I got a few things. First, going back to 2021, we had a short word segment. Listen to these. Natural selection. For natural selection. Sacrilege. Sacrilegious.
Mm-hmm.
A hot com.
Hot commodity?
Yeah.
Hot com.
And I think this was from Soroy. Ellie's. For elephants.
Ellie's.
In 2022, Jake and his wife went to go see the Downton Abbey movie, and you said she walked out of the movie crying.
They're all here.
Yep. It was a big moment.
Oh, yeah.
Let me go back real quick to what you were just talking about.
Yeah.
The law of natural selection prevails at majors, especially the national championship, where only the strong survive.
Beauty.
Yeah. That's strong.
Ted's on it.
2022 was the year we discovered Joey Zanaboni. Do you remember this guy?
That guy is
Steve, Gen Z broadcaster.
It's been a pretty fun
Longer
year. It's
than
been,
the Oregon Trail.
There's been some adversity throughout the year, but I think with that brings a lot of character, and I think that's what these guys are doing. They're having a lot of fun playing, and I appreciate you saying that.
Silos.
Ground ball. Oh, what a diving effort by Richardson. How about that? Defense cleaner than Christian radio at the sponge bath clinic. He gets it for 3 in tremendous fashion.
You like that?
Yes.
I like it once.
What about this?
Hopefully Sean Penn is out there watching on ESPN Plus right now. Here's a ground ball, might be too to short. Pineda, Richardson on to first. That's all she wrote for Goodlow and Bishop. 6, 4, and 3. If not quite tailor-made, then it was at least Men's Warehouse level.
Damn.
I want to hear the Sean Penn stuff he was talking about before that. He was probably doing some Spicoli.
Maybe. Who knows with Joey Zanaboni?
He was on our show, wasn't he?
Yeah, we had him on.
It's into the Twin Killer.
Wonder where he is.
He definitely thought he was headed to ESPN or the big seat.
People just can't get enough. Joey Zanaboni.
Joey Z.
No, we still follow him.
Instead, he's just hoping someday that Johnny Manziel will want to fight him.
Yeah.
Put out a children's book.
Oh, those are tough.
Actually, I think the only guy I know who has one is a 2 sports stars, so I think the bar pretty high, actually. You can be little children's authors if you'd like.
In 2023, Dan knew a guy who had a swingers retro room.
Oh, my gosh.
It says here you also wanted a pole to slide down in your house.
I wanted it in 2022 or just like
2023,
as a kid?
I guess as a kid.
Yeah.
When it was written
Didn't
down.
we all? You want a fireman's pole? That'd be
Yeah.
cool. Wake up.
That was in the mix.
Slide down.
Ghostbusters had one.
And then one final thing, why Hillary lost back in 2023. Jake, do you remember this story where a SportsCenter anchor had to apologize to a Golden Knights defenseman? The defenseman's name is Zach Whitecloud.
Mm-hmm.
The SportsCenter guy, while doing highlights, said, "What kind of name is Whitecloud? A great name if you're a toilet paper." He had to apologize because Zach Whitecloud is Indian?
Native, yeah.
Feather?
Yeah, that sucks because he made fun of the guy's name, but in no way made fun of the guy's heritage.
No.
In no way made fun of his culture, his nationality.
That would have been just terrible. That would have hurt so many.
But you can understand if he would have been like Whitecloud. That makes sense. He's playing like a guy drunk out there on the blue line, or with all the gambles he's making in the offensive zone. A real, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Playing like he's got a fever.
Right. That you can see him there after giving up 2 goals on a real trail of So that to me is bad.
But here's
probably
the worst
right?
part in this is the player has no idea he said anything. But now the player's approached. Hey, this guy said this about your last name.
Oh, that's not
And
cool.
then Whitecloud says, I think it was an attempt at humor that came out as being obviously insensitive.
No.
Obviously.
No.
So since I am
Don't agree.
the professional athlete here, let's keep the world revolving around me and make this little
Sucks,
peon
dude.
apologize
and I
to
think
me.
That, and that's the thing too is it's a
publicly
classic
shamed.
WHL because it does put us in a spot. I don't think the cotton picking guy in Oklahoma City was being racist.
Of course not.
I don't think so either.
There may be some
And then
racism.
if I go to this all-knowing athlete
in like the
and the all-knowing athlete
phrase.
says, "Yeah, I think he should be fired."
Done.
Oh, okay, then he's fired. Yeah, but he's worked here 35. I don't care. This current athlete that we say is very good and could bring us joy here.
Yeah, it sucks.
Are we the only city that just didn't kiss the ass of the athlete and just like, yeah, we'll just trade him? What are we doing?
Yeah, we had it backwards a little bit.
Elsewhere. Oh, my first celebrity birthday. Not related to anything we were talking about here. Micah Parsons is 27. 27, dude.
Yeah, and I would say maybe we talk about this more as we talk Caleb Downs. Like I was as in love with Micah as it gets, although it is funny to listen on draft night. I was not like a huge fan because it was a weird time, man. There was a lot going on. Maybe that's W. But the guy had been accused of putting his dick on people in the locker room. He had a rap sheet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody ever thought Micah was going to be like the guy. He's awesome. He's very fun. What I'm telling you is, and I texted Bob about this yesterday. I was like, if you listen to this guy's podcast, Bob's point was like, it's virtually impossible for this dude to meet expectations at this point.
Caleb Downs?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
for
Micah,
sure.
nobody expected anything. People were mad they drafted him. They wanted a corner. There was like, oh, God, this
Caleb
guy.
Downs are
the
like, that
linebacker.
would have been, if we had the number 1 pick, we would have.
And maybe Jesus is available. And we still, it's crazy. But he sounds like that. Talks like a quarterback, you know? That's why I was texting, frankly, KJ, who played football about it and is black. I was texting him this morning, like, why aren't there more dudes like that? If you're a quarterback, instead of being the 4th quarterback at Texas, why don't you go be a safety? Like, he talks like he just has that, like, juice, that aura of, like, people want to follow him. And he's the quarterback of the defense. You just don't see many guys say, I want to go do that instead. Got to make it cool. Somehow.
Kevin Kennedy is 72. He was a Rangers manager. Wonder why he stopped managing.
Is he with Arizona?
500 as a Ranger manager. Then the strike season. So why somehow he's gone from the Rangers after that year. The season got canceled. They were first in the American League West. It says here when they canceled the season. And then the next year, he's managing Boston. And then
that's really weird.
And then he's out after 2 more years. I wonder what's the deal. What's going on, Blake? Why isn't Kevin Kennedy getting his due?
Why do you care so much about Kevin Kennedy?
Once again, the white man being kept down.
They were in first in the AL West in the strike-shortened year.
That's what it says here.
With a record of 52-62.
Look.
That's incredible.
They're scrappy.
I'll take the Fern over Skip Schumacher right now.
Ben Zobrist is 45. He's today's War Games runner-up. Brent Musburger is 87.
Hey.
Our friend.
You want to call him?
From a different time also, you know? When you used to be able to, any woman they showed on TV.
Sure, that was a great time. And it was also a great time when you could
look
take...
at that.
He was fine. It didn't hurt anybody. The chick was hot.
AJ McCarron's girlfriend?
Yeah. They're married now, I believe.
Yeah.
Not that I'm following that. The Brent Musburger, I pine for a day when CBS would say, let's do a surprise firing of the guy who is the face of our network.
Please.
And everybody would...
Baby Jesus.
Because Brent Musburger was basically Jim Nantz. He did everything. If they had the Olympics, whatever they had, golf, it was Brent Musburger's on the scene. He is the face of the whole network. And he got fired. Why can't we do that today in 2026?
He's already announced his retirement date.
Yeah, it's 40 years from now. Dan Pastorini is 77. He was an Oilers quarterback. Stevie Nicks is 78 from Fleetwood Mac. Pam Grier is 77 from Big Giant Jugs. Bobcat Goldthwait is 64 from Opening Day.
Did an hour.
Dang right he did.
A tight hour. Lenny Kravitz is 62.
I don't know.
Was that the Josh Hamilton return game?
No way. Like, which return?
When he came back with the Angels? No, probably not.
Man.
Lauryn Hill is 51. Singer.
She's
Adam Curtis is 71. Filmmaker. Can't get you out of my head, that guy?
One of the best. One of the best.
Scott Disick is 43.
Dan.
That's right. Lord. That's Kourtney Kardashian's former boyfriend.
He looks like a vampire.
And our Dumb Zone birthday of the day, Blake. I give it to Blake because he first got me into this show. Matt Stone.
Damn it.
Is 55. That's our Dumb Zone birthday of the day.
Watch your top 10 Blake South Park episodes to commemorate.
I never realized how insecure Jake was until that time when he went on vacation and we fell in love with Blake.
So drinking craft beer.
Born on this day, now dead. Tell your mom, John Wayne.
Oh.
I call him Marion.
Sally Ride.
Wonder if we have any John Wayne audio.
The first American woman in space. Oh, yeah, didn't he do the Playboy interview where he's like, I don't know about them black people?
He did the Playboy interview, but another one is
people.
where he's up at some podium just blackout. And he is lamenting the changes in society.
And everybody's like, oh, no way.
He is talking
John
to young
Wayne
cadets. What if I just fire this up? You want to
Go
hear
ahead.
something?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what happens.
My name is William Wayne. I don't know. This is so unimportant. I want to add anything that I can add to what he said.
Let's go about a minute.
Colleges. No, it's
a commencement
speech. When I went to school at the University of Southern California.
Okay, no, maybe I'll go through this and get back to it.
Yeah, hang on.
Wow.
I've never even heard of this.
I haven't either.
Dude, it's crazy. He starts going in on
Send it to
the
me.
various
Brett Hall.
ethnicities. Yeah, it's very.
I want it. And died. Born on this day, now dead. Jack Kevorkian.
Yeah.
Dead on this day, still dead. Theodore Morell. That's right. Hitler's personal physician. Bart Starr.
Now,
you got that audio?
Thing is, I had two sons.
Alan Bean. Blake. Who's Alan Bean? Died on this day in 2018.
The dad from
Don't know
Frasier.
Oh.
We should all know Alan Bean. He was the fourth man to walk on the moon.
Oh.
You have two sons, one of whom I know very, very well, your son Bart Jr. Your other son's name is Brett, is that correct?
That's correct, but it's just with one T. But Brett, our son, passed away almost 19 years ago. He's no longer alive.
That's an amazing, ironic note, though, that you would have a son that you had named Brett, and your successor of greatness at quarterback at the Packers would be named Brett. What an amazing history.
I don't know that yet. Upon further review, like, they probably had, I'm just guessing, like 20 quarterbacks between Bart Starr and Brett Favre?
Quite a few.
Maybe 30?
Not crazy uncommon names.
To say it's an amazing thing that it's your successor to greatness. Now you're saying, well,
right.
What was his name? Mikowski. Don Mikowski won the NFL MVP
Magic
in
Mike.
the 80s. So I'm saying they did have a goodness. You know, he won the MVP. We had somebody pretty good at quarterback at one point.
Norm had a point to make.
Dead on this. Also, finally dead on this day, still dead. Ray Liotta.
And that's what happened on this day.
Used to work
in
out
history.
at Gabe Kapler's gym.
Really?
In L.A. Because I used to always try to get Gabe to get a guest. Come on, book Ray Liotta, dude.
Would he smoke during that?
Probably. Anyway. Closing remarks today will be brought to us by Frankel and Frankel. If you guys should get in an accident on your way back to Austin, please call Frankel and Frankel at 214 or 817, then dial all threes.
They'll sue a robot. You get hit by one of those things?
Oh, my God. They'd probably be rubbing their hands together.
One of those robotic semi-trucks.
That's right.
Yeah.
They'll take care of that.
Do they have Waymo trucks now?
Yeah.
They have no driver in a truck?
Some places.
It's not everywhere, but like very, very desolate places.
And then you got robo-taxis also.
So just a few more right now, Dan. Yeah.
That seems safer to me if it's just on the highway.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's, you know what? Let's hope it's not.
Yeah.
So that Frankel and Frankel can be there to help you. Although they'd find some other things if somebody eradicated accidents. That's what Frankel and Frankel would really like.
Just helping.
They do. They want to help the little guy. In fact, they used to work for the big insurance companies, and it's an amazing story. Like, they just didn't feel right, like, doing this. I was talking to one of them, and he was saying, you know, I saw that I was, you know, I would win, yet I saw, like, a paraplegic, like, I kept money from that guy. And he goes, I realized I'm on the wrong team. And so they're now on the morally correct team. So it's Frankel and Frankel, personal injury lawyers. They will help you. You will talk to they're going to talk to you'll talk to a partner if you give them a call, and they'll set you straight. You might not need Frankel and Frankel, but they'll give you some advice on what to do. So, closing remarks.
It's kind of funny to imagine like a robot in like a people's court, like neck freeze.
Are you thinking it's like the Lost in Space robot? It looks crazy like that?
Your Honor.
Or would it be just like a little box?
It's funny.
Like the...
Then a little robot shirt and tie.
How about the robot that was dancing to Billie Jean and fell down?
Oh, yeah. That's a crazy
was great.
one.
Okay, so we have, of course, Lane Ingram.
Hello.
Who is our therapist. Don't put any spaces in that word. And we have Chloe, who identifies as queer.
Yes. Before anything.
The queer architect. Quarkitect.
A quarkitect, yeah.
And what does that mean?
The queerness or the architecture?
Well, yeah, I don't know much about either one of them. I've seen more videos on the first one, probably. So you identify as queer. You're gay? What is queer or gay? What is the word queer?
Queer can be is a broad, all-encompassing term. So it can mean any number of things. But
what does it mean to you?
For me,
the beholder of this word.
I identify as pansexual. So that's a WHL.
What does it mean?
Pansexuality means like I'm attracted to anyone regardless of gender. I don't have a preference.
Well, why is that not bisexual?
Because it is more encompassing of people who identify as non-binary or trans.
Holy shit. I don't know what's going on now.
I know.
My brain is blowing up.
That part wasn't that complicated, though, right?
Yeah.
Like if did you say bi?
I said, why aren't you bisexual? She said pansexual.
Yeah, because if you're bi, it would only be someone who identifies as male and male, or female and female, or male and but if you have they involved,
so many more.
But it's kind of like what we were talking about with Bruce Jenner. To be honest with you, like this person has transitioned, but they're still having sex with this gender.
So
Are they
you
gay?
would date Caitlyn Jenner, who still has a wiener but is identifying as whereas a bisexual might say, but that's weird. I don't want to date Caitlyn Jenner.
It's more,
and you're like, what's so weird about the former decathlon champion?
Throw it in the pan.
Okay, is that why it's called pansexual?
It's the handle of a pan.
It's the handle of a pan.
You throw it all in a big pan.
Yeah.
So it
Like
could have been called
stir-fry.
potsexual.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Crock pot.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's everybody in there together.
Yeah.
Having fun.
All right. Yeah, I think I'd probably, if I had to go be bisexual or pansexual, I might end up just going bisexual. But I don't know, because there's some nice looking dudes that dress as ladies, and they end up looking good.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get in the pan.
Yeah.
To the pan.
It's a wild world out there. You know, you move to Austin.
But you identify as, you're not pan, you identify as queer.
Yeah. I just I like it as a term because it.
But you guys are married?
We are married.
Married.
Yeah. We've been married.
Ever bring a third into the whole thing?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
Dude? Sometimes a dude?
We did. We tried it.
Uh-oh.
One for us.
Didn't go far.
No.
Little taste? No. Okay.
Yeah.
He took over.
How does that
Was it
work
weird?
then when you're
It was
leaving?
weird because Blake wouldn't take his shirt off.
You're right.
He insisted on
Like during
a lot of
it,
Arrowhead.
You only need my bottom half.
If you're ever like on a date, sometimes during it, y'all kind of know.
Yeah.
Like, so now you're in it though, and you're all naked and stuff. Do you know, like, this ain't gonna happen again? But all three of you are like,
Yeah, I think everyone's very polite.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, never been any jerks.
It's polyamory is what we're ethical non-monogamy.
Yeah.
Is kind of
so many
isn't
words.
that crazy?
I know.
Yeah,
it's
but
I mean, we sound like total weirdos. I'm
and how do you
sorry.
find a third? Do you is it usually somebody you know already?
The Field app?
No, we don't mess.
There's an app?
There's an app
There's an
specifically for, the
for
play in the
people in
field.
like I would say like atypical relationship structures. So people that aren't necessarily monogamous. Yeah, it's cool. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Not that big of a deal once you're in it.
Well, and I thought I was very at first like, we can't do this. We fooled around with another woman, but I don't want you fooling around with other guys. And then we did therapy
you need
and
therapy for
talked
that.
it
Yeah,
out. Yeah, I saw a therapist.
Oh, you went together?
Yeah.
To a couples
We've
therapy?
done couples therapy.
Yeah, we still do couples therapy.
I
on
do
and off,
couples therapy for clients, and I have gone to couples
So
counseling.
you went to couples therapy,
Mhm.
and the root of that one was, I don't know if I need another guy in there nailing my wife.
Right,
and then the therapist is like, look, it's all good. And then you're like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
But I got little by little accustomed to it, and I'm okay with it. It's all good.
Living life.
Yeah, just people.
Like, are you involved as well? Or are you just over in the corner like Falwell? Or
I'm not. I'm not into that. We watched all of Heated Rivalry, and I'm like checking in with myself. Hey, is this doing anything
Is
for
moving
me?
the needle?
It's not. I'm painful. I'm very straight. I just. But
so you attempted to let's get in the pan. Let's just see how this is.
Well, it's like I'm doing stuff. Here's someone else who's doing stuff, and I was like, nah, not for me. Didn't do anything for me.
You might need a buddy, like something that you already know. Like a Stockton Malone
tag him in.
teamwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But it was somebody you didn't really already know.
I'll tell you where it's a game changer is
Mm-hmm.
I think something I'm going to start doing is halfway through the mother-in-law visits, I'm just going to tag in her
why not?
partner, her other partner. I'm just like, I'm out. I'm going to play video games back home.
Everybody share the load.
So you have another partner too now?
I do.
Okay,
Yeah.
what does that mean?
Who is trans?
Yeah, I have a partner who's trans. When I met them, they were a guy.
Mm-hmm.
So just as I got used to, oh my God, my wife has a boyfriend. And then I was like, oh, that's cool. It's not a big deal. Okay. And the next thing you know, it's, oh, my wife has a girlfriend. friend now. Okay, but
playing the long game.
You just It's really it's not too bad.
None of it happened overnight. It was all very like slow, and we just talked through things. Organic, yeah.
And I'm over here taking GLP-1, working on myself.
You'd be able to keep up.
I've got to. I'm about to start. I might do the peptides.
They say that's the rage. All the rage is peptides.
Exactly. They got a games. I just looked it up. They got a game day in Austin.
Yes.
Let's
go. Peptides
I believe
and,
at least one of the
ethical non-monogamy.
I wonder if we can find out one of the owners of the Dallas locations owns one of them in Austin. So we should try to steer you there.
There we go. Yeah.
But do you have like a girlfriend and stuff too, besides your wife?
No. I've been working on myself. I've been going to therapy and working on myself. I've been leveling up myself.
You're making it shake,
and my therapy practice is doing well. I now so many couples now want to talk about, we were thinking of opening things up. And then how it always starts is, well, as the guy, I've pressured my wife into doing the occasional threesome. And apparently now she wants to bang another guy. And it's like, yep, that's how it starts.
Yep.
Because you
the unintended consequence.
You did the little, wouldn't that be crazy, babe, if we hooked up with another woman? And you say that enough times and it happens. And then it's like, okay, how about we return the favor to mama?
And I personally would find nothing wrong with that. It's just like, you deal with her for a while. And
honestly, it's amazing. Yeah, sometimes it's like, wow, that's came in clutch. I get to play Forza.
But would there be more jealousy if there was some kind of an emotional attachment more? Like,
I think it definitely could lend itself to that. Like, I'd say in ethical non-monogamy, there's a whole range of relationship dynamics where some people are very strict about, we can be intimate with other people, but you don't want to have that emotional bond. And I think for us, it was a conversation. Like, we didn't start off thinking, oh, we're going to like potentially fall for other people. We understand that it's a possibility, but like, let's just take it one step at a time. And the person that I met, I just met them and just developed a connection with them over time. And
it is probably good because you can't, if you picked up her phone and saw her sexting with you can't be mad.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It takes a lot of arguments away.
Yeah. There's just, it's the biggest thing is that it involves a lot of communication and being very transparent with each other. And it's not an easy thing to do. And I wouldn't recommend most people do it unless they're willing to put in the work to be very transparent with their husband.
It's so much work. It's a lot of work. You got to read books on it.
You have to
talk constantly.
Books. You have to like unlearn stuff.
Patriarchy. You got to unlearn all the patriarchy stuff because I'm over there like, but woman mine.
Yeah.
Woman mine.
Facts.
Thanks, Caleb.
Anything else for closing remarks besides what I'm steering you into?
No. The only other thing I have a gift for you guys. I felt like, your listeners, the fellow DFers, have done such a great job of embellishing the studio with lots of fan-made art, and I just felt like we could try to maybe class up the joint a little bit. And so I painted you a watercolor.
Wow!
I painted you a watercolor.
Whoa!
Of my favorite Jim Nance quote.
How about
that? Over a field of poppies. It's a lovely field of poppies.
That's amazing.
Isn't that great?
Rory's daughter, Poppy.
Yeah. I just thought that would be a nice addition.
And she has a little inscription on the back here too for y'all.
Yeah, just to you guys.
Dude, let me tell you, I'm clocking them immediately. She's watercoloring for therapeutic reasons.
Yeah.
Like regularly. My wife's sitting down now and just watercolor painting, coloring books.
For real? Oh, yeah. My wife did adult coloring books.
Adult coloring books.
Yeah.
She's done them.
Yeah.
But she's serious. She listens more to y'all than I do because I can't listen and work at the same time.
That would be bad.
Because that would be bad for everybody. But she's over there architecting with that, AutoCAD and stuff, and she listens to y'all all the time. So I thought this is my gift to her is to get the sit in here.
Yeah, and if you have any listeners that are thinking of doing a remodel to their house or wanting to do a new house, we do projects all over the state. We've even had out-of-state clients. You don't have to be just in Austin, but our firm's website is austinarchitect.com. You can email me, Chloe@austinarchitect.com.
Yeah.
Lane?
And then I still have my practice going. I love working with the Dumb Zone listeners. It's always been great when a DFer hits me up. And that's Lane Ingram. What is it? Lane at upsidewellness.com. And my Instagram handle as of recently is now Crossfire Hurricane. Hurricane, but with an L for that C. So that's me.
All right. Sweet.
Yeah.
You guys have a lot.
Oh, and I should say, I just got a network with Aetna, also a network with United Healthcare and Blue Cross Blue Shield. Yeah. And look me up on Psychology Today. United's the shooter, the Luigi guy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Is that what you were asking?
So they'll probably just thumb up everything now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Supposedly United Healthcare has started saying yes more now.
But it worked.
Still have the
Adios, mofo.
We gotta go before this becomes a zoo.
See you guys for drinks later.
Thank you for watching my video. Subscribe and type for my name if you want to watch more of my videos.